We are motherfucking back.
G'day and welcome to the Low Origin podcast. I don't know what hashtag it is. What hashtag number are we up to?
We've had a bit of a month break, which is absolutely horrendous, but we've been fucking busy. Smirt was the third, so this is number 4.
There you go. So you must have a massive list of guests because I'm back.
Yeah, I'm out of... Look, the only reason you're back is because we wanted to talk about how you got into drifting.
Yeah, so anyway...
Just so we're finishing the story off.
Yeah. To be fair, Mr. Rob is moving back up to Queensland from way down south.
Rob Gaines coming
and
back?
he's actually moving a few streets up from my place.
Oh, you're just going to have the fucking skid pan reunion again.
Oh, mate, I'm pretty keen to go take him out to QR and show him that it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, well...
And yeah, we'll jump on the dry stuff. So anyway, it was Rob and I, September 2013.
Back in Lismore, pulled the handbrake.
Yeah, he used to do what do you call them? Well-performed handbrake turns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing excites a 16-year-old more than that.
No, well, the reason you're back is because I don't really want to do... I mean, you have good banter and we go back and forth off each other. Plus, we've been friends for a fucking long time. I didn't want to do an interview with a person to say their story each time. No, we're just getting on to chat some shit, right?
Yeah.
We got a couple of topics we're going to bring up and talk about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been like a month. And then when we went to Sydney to go to Lundenham, everyone was like, bro, where's the podcast? Where's the podcast? We're fucking back doing the podcast.
We're back here. We're here.
So, but yeah, we're back. Matt's with me. Brett's here too again.
Hello.
He's right behind the camera.
Father Brett and his M&Ms.
He's got a packet of M&Ms, some more chocolate.
What's that gold thing with white on it? What's that one? That looks good.
What's that? The gold one?
Crunchy, mate.
It is a crunchy.
He's showing off all his chocolates. You can't see, but he's showing off his chocolates.
I'm trying to work out why it's got white on it. It might be a funky...
Oh, yeah, Jazz is here too. Jazz is watching a movie in the lounge room. But yeah, we're back at the shed now. And yeah, it's been a while, but we're back into it. I'm going to try and stay as consistent as possible, but we have a lot of shit coming up. We're not going to talk about one of them, but I've got Spain coming up. But yeah, we'll get into that. But I just wanted to touch on thanks for everyone for buying merch. Merch sales have been pretty good, which is pretty cool. But everyone that's been buying merch also, the money from the merch goes into bringing Alex's S14 to Australia.
There we go. That's exciting.
So that's pretty cool. So that's cool that everyone's... I haven't promoted it as that because that'd be weird as buy my merch so I can bring Alex's car to Australia. But that's what I want to use the funding for, which is cool. But yeah, and everyone brought merch down at Sydney. I didn't promote or have a stand set up, but still people brought stuff. I forgot I had merch and people were like, yo, bro, can I buy a shirt? Oh yeah, that's right. All the shit's in Shane's car. That's
why how Carmaker Vibe first started doing merch as well. We just used to go to the track and do Matsuris and stuff. And that's when Gravy and that first started selling shirts and whatnot. And we had so many people coming up and be like, do you guys have any stickers? Do you have any shirts and stuff? And then we were like, nope.
Yeah. I think especially then, I remember them days. Especially the year when you guys were in the middle of the sheds at Queensland Raceway, 2019 Matsuri, that was a big one. Where every team had a rad stand. There were heaps of teams and stuff selling stuff. Yeah. But now these days, it's ramped the fuck up with people selling merch at events, which is sick.
Absolutely.
It's so much easier than postage is a killer. Yeah. That's what fucks everything at the moment because a lot of the low origin stuff doesn't get sold in Australia. It goes to Germany and America, heaps of stuff goes to America as well, but postage is hectic.
We can relate to that because most of our fan base for Revive in terms of merch, we sold most of it to overseas in America, Canada.
Which is sick.
It costs...
The people are repping that far away.
Ireland, actually, yeah.
True.
There's a few
Brett's saying some Ireland stuff, yeah. I had one from Norway last night, but that's fucking ages away. And they brought a fair bit of stuff too.
Yeah. So
they got some... extras, but I put people who go above and beyond and buy heaps of stuff, they get extras because they fucking deserve it. If they want to buy merch and it goes that far,
that's just it in general. You support the people that support you. So when we go to Matt's,
that's a topic. That's a topic we're bringing up. There's 2 topics I want to talk about.
There we go.
And writing a little message. Stuff out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the boy Brett was saying that the boys will write on their merch when they send them out. I do the same thing with the Labori flags on the clear packaging. So it just always says the same thing. Thanks for the support. Love Ty Jeff.
Yeah,
which is cool. People love that shit.
They always know when I write it because it just looks like a signature because I can't even write my name neat.
Yeah, well, that's fair. If you use a thick enough texture, it looks fancy, but...
Oh, I use my sticker printer for everything now because it's honestly so bad.
I can't use a sticker printer. I'd fuck up the spelling too much.
Doesn't...
Oh shit.
Is that a bust up?
You can't see, but Brett's just dropped M&M's all over the floor.
He's dropped a complete packet. It is just...
Like, luckily, the shed floor is super clean.
Oh, man. There's hundreds and thousands now.
That's crack up. Oh. But yeah, that's... I just wanted to say they're everywhere.
Oh...
That one went behind you.
Anyway, that'll keep him occupied.
Yeah,
for 10 minutes.
Brett's playing fucking hide and seek with M&M's.
Oh.
But yeah, that's about it. And that was what I wanted just to say thanks for. And heaps of people have been loving the podcast. When we were in Sydney, people were upping me about hurry up and bring out a podcast. To be fair, we've been busy because one weekend we chucked in my motor into my car at your house.
Yep.
Next weekend I was in Cairns.
Yep.
The next weekend after that, I went down to Sydney to drive Racer Nation at Ludham.
Yep.
And then this weekend, or today, we worked on my car again, where you did most of it. But yeah, that's why I haven't had a pod out, because we've had shit going on. And I've been working night shifts, I'm sleeping all day. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same. My work's been absolutely hectic for me. And then we had Drifter Downs.
Yeah.
And then working on your car. And then I had a family thing that I had to go down to Lismore for one weekend.
Yep.
And yeah, so it's been full on, but we're back in action.
Back in action. That was the next thing I was going to bring up, because heaps of people asked, how's my car going? But what people don't understand is, because I haven't really talked about it, I guess, or posted about it, is literally everything that's going in the S13 is fucking brand new. We haven't...
Yeah, it's all custom built as well. There's no brand new parts that are getting just bolted into it.
Exactly.
It's all got to be trimmed and fitted.
Especially like Matt had to fix all the damage in the front first. Holy shit. Jazz has got the fucking movie. Scared the shit out of me. So Matt had to fix all the damage first, and now we're up to the stage, like today, Matt started the first cooler pipe. But at the same time, the only thing in the whole fucking engine bay in the S13 that's not brand new is the motor and turbo. Everything is going to be brand new.
Yeah.
And that's not even that. Everything on the interior is going to be brand new. So it's brand new dash, brand new seats, carpet, roof lining, harnesses, computer, the dash itself. Like, it's all brand new. There's no, like, all the wiring in the car's gone. Like, we're not using any of it. It's all literally brand new. We're not just doing the engine bay, painting the outside and go drive. Like, it's literally everything brand new. Brand new fuel lines, turbo lines, fab. Fuel rail, sensors. I don't even know what fucking half the sensors that we're putting in the car, but we're going to do it.
So just to clear it up.
Yeah.
Is it all brand new?
It's brand new.
It's brand new.
You know.
Far out.
Some of the engine bay parts are at Matt's house that are all brand new.
It's one of those things that I believe if you're going to do a refresh, or if you're putting a motor in a car for the first time, you should. Yeah. In my opinion, if you're building a race car, it's not just a tool. It should look good. You should put that little 10% of effort in. You should paint little bits here and there, like painting underneath the wheel tubs, and then trimming everything up, and then shaving all the holes and stuff in your engine bay. It's all those little things that make the difference at the end of the day. Yeah. And it's not hard. It's just time. Super. Because once all the fab and stuff's done on your end, the motor comes out, we'll pull all the fab work out that you've done. We'll get things need to be powder coated black, and we'll talk to Brett about doing the intercooler piping like we we're talking about today. But that's just the start of it. Then the motor comes back here, pull the motor down, not apart, just the stuff that bolts on. Yep. Then everything goes to get vapor blasted, so it's super clean. Yep. And then we replace every bolt and nut to brand new. What's the silver stuff? Zinc plated nuts and bolts, and titanium coilover bolts and coilover covers. And actually, if you want to get any of that stuff, Brett's starting up a new a new franchise over here. Taobao. What is it? Taobao. Taobao Supply. Brett's talking to manufacturers about making go fast parts for Car Make Revive.
So if you could just hurry up, I've got a whole engine bay that needs to be done.
So Ty's going to be the first customer.
Yeah.
And the good news for you is it's only going to cost you 15 grand because you're the first one in.
Kung Pao Racing can't make revive.
We're going to sell turbos and they're going to be full of Hong Kong hot air.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the funniest meme that I seen probably when memes first came out, and it was of this Chinese wastegate, and it was like when your Chinese wastegate sticks open and sends 60 pounds of Hong Kong hot air straight into your manifold. Oh, to this day, it's still, it makes me cry.
Oh, fuck, that's too good.
I just visualize it somehow, and it just it wrecks me.
Yeah,
it's so good.
But yeah, it's not. I'm not just putting the motor back in after we fixed it and painted the bay because we didn't want to. We did like how far. It's just a fucking rabbit hole. That's what happened. That's what's happened. Plus, we're all of us in the room right here. We're really passionate people about how our fucking cars look. Like style is everything. At the same time, I want to step the car up from when it was pink to now it would be in low origin colours and all the shit. With like the hard work that you've done and all the stuff that'll happen along the way from Hell Performance and Josh Tonkin who's going to paint the car in the bay. Like, I want it to be like, holy fuck, he's done it again. But on another level. This one's going to be like, how the fuck am I ever going to like make that better? This is everything new.
You've said that every time you've done a refresh though, and
That is true.
the original one that you did, the oak tree with the you had the green in the side.
Oh,
of
the
it
second
with
one?
the purple and the
That
pink
one?
and everything.
Yeah.
That one was one of my favourites, just because
Yeah.
of how simple it was.
Yeah.
And then you went to the layered one with the pink. And then it was just mental. It went worldwide. And then now you're going to do the same thing again. And it's always like the car looks so good. How do you top it?
Yeah.
So you have a crack.
I fucking
and then
love
we'll
that,
find
bud. That
out.
gets my dick hard.
Yeah.
When people are like, you can't beat the last look. Well, watch this.
We might not, but we'll give it a go.
But yeah, we weren't just going to fix the bay and then paint it and then put all the old stuff in. It would look shit house.
Yeah. And then I've wanted to refresh your bay for before the accident. The
Yeah.
accident just fast forwarded it probably 6 months.
Yeah, thanks for that.
But,
you thought that mid-quarter, you thought, it's got to happen.
It's
Run me up the arse, put
He's
me in the
just
wall.
not stopping. But no, it's good. It's it's starting to take shape now. It's starting to get smooth. It's all blended. Like it'll look $1 million
Yeah,
when we get some paint on
Matty's
it.
been practicing his alley welds, so we did I started on the cooler piping today.
Yeah, we got the whole.
He was that
passenger side
concentrated I didn't really talk to him, but I just went and got him lunch.
done. I was on a mission. Yeah, we had lunch at 3 p.m.
Yeah, so.
Bit of
But
cat food.
car is going to take a while because it's a big job and I still need to put a lot of money into it, but it's just chip away at it slowly, buy a part here and there, and like you're doing something nearly every day on it, even if it's like an hour, that's still progress.
Yeah.
Like there's no deadline. I want the car.
Exactly.
We want with what you want to do in the engine bay and all the fab work. You want it to be perfect. I want to promote it in the way to show everybody how good you are at fab. And when we open the bonnet, I want everyone to go, "Holy fuck, Matt did a sick job." Well, it'd be you and Josh because Josh is going to paint it.
Yeah.
But fab wise, we want it to be like, dude, that should be in a fucking magazine.
Yeah, well, the whole point at the end of the day is you want to have a show quality car that is actually a race car. It's a drift car. So that's what I was aiming for with mine. I wanted it to be as clean as possible, and I wanted to go to the nth degree to hide everything like wiring it. You open it and you want to be able to look at it and then be like, how does this thing even turn on? Because you can't see anything. And then hopefully yours is just as simplistic.
I think it'd be the same. Probably not as hidden as your stuff. Oh, no, it definitely is. Like, even stuff we talked about today, I was like, I didn't even think of that. We could put that there. But
Yeah.
when you get, then you can't even see it. But it's still practical to get to.
Yeah.
Just a sensor block we were talking about. But yeah, that's where we're at with the car. So Matt will do all the intercooler stuff, all the piping. And then we've just got to mount a couple of things, figure out where the fucking power steering reservoir is going to go now because the one I got's probably too big. And
You got the world's biggest reservoir in the
yeah,
world.
it's not really going to work. So we could get a smaller one and put it in a different spot. Where Matt wanted it, I'm not a fan of. Where it looks, he's not a fan of it either. But we're just trying to make it work.
We're kind of snookered in a spot where the new Kelways, because they're so wide and they're up, and the reverse scroll on the turbo puts the turbo in the new manifold, pushes it forward pretty much to the point where it's up where the reservoir would normally be.
Yeah.
And there's
It kinda
a whole bunch
sticks
of
out.
issues. But we're still
Ugly.
waiting on a cast bend to show up so we can weld that onto the front housing of the turbo, and that will determine where the reservoir is going to go. So
Yep. Even it's not just like I say, that's what Matt's been doing, but he's also chopped there's so much shit. There's so much stuff that we don't talk about that we just blast past. Like I changed rehousing after I decided the manifold was made. So Matt had to cut off the V-band that was brand new manifold and put a new one on because Teal only run their only size. Thanks, Pete Bass, for bullying me into buying that housing. Which it looks sick. I fully get. I literally just have a two rehousing, so it looks good.
Yeah, but it's also made for that turbo. Like it's going to make it so much better.
Yeah, and that turbo, thank God, they stopped making them. But then in the last year, I was talking to Keske about this. They started remaking the cores for 3037s.
Yeah.
Beauty, because if I blew that turbo, I'll just go and have to buy another turbo and buy another fucking V-band and weld it back on.
And then pay your fab dude $1 million to change your cooler pipes.
Yeah, unless he puts me in the wall or something. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at with the car. It's literally no deadline. It takes as long as it takes. Like, if mid next year it's like fully done, I'd be stoked. Because then,
I think it will be. I'm pretty confident that we'll have the engine bay side painted, fully assembled, back together, ready for the outside whenever you can afford it and you're ready for it.
That side of it's okay. The wiring is going to be pretty hectic. It's literally every single wire.
Yeah.
And like the Haltech stuff's good. Luckily, I have my sister's partner. I have a pretty good hookup with Haltech because I've been sponsored by them for a long time. But yeah, I know Kane will do a sick job, but it's a big job. That's why front to back whole car. So
yeah, and it takes time to do it custom as well. Like it's most looms.
There'll be so much stuff where I haven't thought of, and Kane, like yourself, like you bring stuff up where I go, oh yeah, I didn't think about doing it like that. Well, Kane will do the same thing with all the Haltech stuff. There'll probably be a new Haltech fucking computer out by then.
Yeah, well, that's the hardest thing about fab work as well, is that you want to put everything so it's easy for the next guy to do their job. Like, you don't want to snooker them at the end of the day. It's like building a house and the plumbers are coming and arguing with the electricians because they put a noggin in the way where they got to run a pipe or a wire or whatnot.
Future-proofing it as well.
Yeah.
Like, if I ever change ECU, I can just... Like, it's easy. I don't need to wire anything else in. And
Steve puts a plug in, and he calls it it's a SIF plug, and he puts one of every wire in it plus a few extras, and it's a shit I forgot. So he just puts a 12-pin Deutsch plug in the loom, and he puts like an earth in there, and he'll put like a 5-volt reference in there and whatnot. So that way, if he has to add something later on, he's got that already in the loom.
Smart. Yeah.
So there's a Brugsy special for you if you're wiring guys out there, or you just back yourself and know you're going to do it right.
Steve is a beast, but
yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. And then drift events that have happened recently that we've been at. You went to Morgan Park for Drift the Downs.
Yep.
Brett, did you go too? Brett was there too?
Brett
drove.
A full weekend of driving.
Full weekend of driving. That's because it's got an SR20 in the engine bay. No, it's got a
6 pairs of tyres. That's pretty good for a full weekend.
I didn't go. I was going to go, and then I was like, you know what? I've always been an advocate for this, is going to the event even as a spectator, that you're not driving to support the event.
Yeah.
That weekend, I just was like, I woke up and I was like, oh wow, no one's going now that I was getting a lift with. Then I was like, if I'd leave now, I'm going to pay however much in fuel and back, because it's like a 2.5 hour drive from the Goldie, to stand in the pits and talk to my friends. Not even watch any fucking driving. That's what we do every time. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay home.
That's how much Ty likes us. So there you go. Yeah, so anyway, I talked to myself all weekend.
Because Brett was out on track.
We occasionally told Matty we were coming in, but most of the time we were like, where's Matt? And Matt's at the end of the paddock.
I was trying to work out what I was doing. No, Paulie was nice enough to lend me his camera, so I wanted to make a good video because we made a pretty good video on the Everyday channel of the whole team last drifted down. So then Paulie gave me his camera, and I was out in the field trying to be a videographer.
I've been liking that. What else did you film that was good? Oh, Paulie's birthday.
Oh yeah,
Paulie's birthday. That was on.
Yeah.
Paulie's birthday. That was a good video.
I really liked it.
See, the thing is, right, because Paulie's a mate of ours.
Yeah.
And he's a driver. We're drivers, and we know how we like stuff filmed. It's like, I don't know how to fucking set his settings or anything, but you know what you're looking for. Oh, he's about to come. Press record, and you're following the car and whatever else. Yeah. So it kind of does help.
Yeah, and then Paulie just told me a few things before. He goes, "This is how you want it to do. This is what you want exposure and blah blah blah." And that's everything I've shot so far is semi-usable. So
it's been good.
A lot harder than I thought it would be.
So if you're on YouTube, go over to the Car Make Revive channel and check out Car Make Revive TV. And while you're there, subscribe to Matt's channel, Everyday Engineering, because soon there'll be the first vlog of my engine bay out, and it's funny because me and Matt are both dickheads, but very informative if you're looking at doing something to the level of my car, I guess you could say. So it's good. It shows a bit of humour and a lot of interesting shit that I've learned heaps of stuff where I was like, I didn't know that did that. I didn't know how you got that bolt out of this.
There's a few learning curves for you on there.
Oh, yeah.
When I edit it,
this will be another year and a half of learning.
Oh, man, there's a few lessons for everyone on there. But it's, it'll be a good one. It's pretty funny things that I didn't realise that, like, you filmed, and it's probably going to be the same thing when you watch it.
Oh, yeah. I'll go, I'm actually really dumb. I know how to work on my car because it's been the same for 10 years, and now I'm like, what's this brush do on this grinder?
You know how to work on your lips, though. There's a lot of words in there.
Yeah, a lot of swear words. Yeah, sorry about that. But that's just me being me.
What the F is this?
But yeah, Drifter Downs look good. I didn't go, but from the media and stuff I've seen, and like, I really thought it was hilarious. I don't want to get involved with it, but a little bit of banter that Morgan Park have with the Queensland Raceway. They did like a little post before, and I was like, that's pretty cheeky.
Well, there's a little bit of copycat stuff going on, wasn't there?
It was something about no AI shit around here.
On the flyers.
Because we're all about driving, and we're not stopping the track for fireworks. And it was a little stab. But yeah, it looked good. Like heaps of trains and stuff going on. Terra Squad boys were there. Actually, you guys were there from CarMake.
Yeah. How was the driving under the bridge, Brett? Yeah. Was the light better than last year?
On the Saturday, people who don't know if you're listening or watching, on the Saturday night, if you've never been to Drift the Downs, on the Saturday night, they open up the main track where you can drift under the bridge, and all the spectators stand on the bridge. It's fucking freezing cold. But it's sick. It's super fast. Yeah. I've never been. Actually, I've been with Josh Ellis in the car. It's fast.
It's a blind corner as well. So you're heading. You go along the main straight. It's pretty level. You go uphill, and then as you get to the crest of the hill, it's a blind corner that veers off to your left. And then as you go over the top of it, you still can't see down the other side. And then you add nighttime. They only put the lights at the bridge. So as you're coming down the other side, you can't see anything. Brett did one lap, and then all you can hear is the V8 just motoring, and he goes under the bridge, and you just hear it just on the loud pedal the entire way down the hill, and then all you hear is no motor, and you just hear the on the handbrake, and then you hear it
wide open, 3,000 RPM.
All the way to that bottom corner in the dark. Yeah. And it's probably 200 meters from the top of the. It's a long way.
It is fast, yeah.
It was in fifth gear.
Yeah, well, if you're in fifth, like our cars would be fourth, easy. Yeah. Be like turn 2 QR speed probably, hey. Faster? Shit.
Man, if I put my thing with 3 9s in fourth gear, it'd be up on the wake, I'll tell you that.
It fucking should be hovering. We could surf behind the dog.
That little gearbox would exit the chat once again.
Yeah, good. And then, I don't know, I haven't really seen too much else that's been on, to be fair, drifting-wise. A lot of stuff overseas, like... Since I did the last podcast, Drift Masters Mondello was on. Dave from Drift Games did good, and so did Connor Falvey. There's been FD and stuff on. Jake did really good. Jake Jones did really good at fucking FD Japan.
He came.
Love you, Jake.
Yeah, the Jake. Actually, he's driving. I think he drove today. Qualifying was today.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know how he went.
Yeah, because he's just been sponsored by PRP, so now he's got that.
I don't think the new motor's in.
No, it's on the way.
Okay. I think he got 2. I don't know. Maybe. I know he definitely got 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, bruh, that thing's. I don't know what you need 5,000 horsepower for, but pretty sick.
He does. He'll show us why.
So, but yeah, that's about it that's been happening recently here that I know of.
Just Aussie battlers just doing really, really good. Like, so you see Jake over there. He's been pushing it for a couple of years now.
Shit.
And then you've got Goodwood.
Mitchie fucking pulling is at Goodwood Festival Speed. That's why we have it on in the background.
That's my boy. And he is just causing a ruckus because he's got the S13 there with the blower hanging out the bonnet and you can't see. And that would be the scariest track to drive with that car.
Because we know Mitch personally. It's not even Mitch running the ruckus. It's just how he drives normal. That's just him driving normal. But like you can imagine, it's sick that he's getting all the attention that he is from that car because he fucking deserves it.
Yeah, it was hard to keep that one quiet. He told me a few months back about what he was doing.
I got a story for how I found out actually because I was like, "What the fuck? Am I meant to know this?"
Yeah.
Probably I don't even know, bro. This was maybe like March or it was definitely a couple of months ago. I called Blair. about getting the S14 sent to Australia. And he's like, bro, if you like wait till like around later in the year, Mitch Pullen's car will be coming back from Goodwood Festival of Speed. And I was like,
yeah, the old logistics.
oh, fuck. I was like, that's pretty cool. I was like, am I meant to know this? He's like, oh, shit. He's like, I was just saying you could probably share a container because it's cheaper to get the car here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can't give away that. That's a massive secret. Plus, you... We're not going to say what's going on, but you have a massive secret too.
I've got a, yeah.
Does Brett even know?
Yeah, Brett knows.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
Brett's
we won't talk
part of
about this.
So yeah.
Just how you think my car's going to, like, we're going to get my car done. We have to get Matt's car ready for something very fucking cool that you should be super proud of. I'm proud of you for getting into that. And we'll leave it at that because we'll do I'm sure when...
It's still yet to be announced. So
you'll announce it in your own time. I'm sure you'll do something with Paulie, but very cool. I'm a little bit jealous, but only because I crashed my car and I wanted to do the same thing. But this goes into the topic of what I wanted to bring up first in this pod, is I seen something in the last month that fucking really fucked me off because I'm all about supporting the boys. We support each other well. Brett's the same. We all have this big circle of us in drifting that support each other, that wank each other off. But I don't know if it's the right meaning, right? So I'll get to this is the story. I seen someone who's selling t-shirts, right? Mm-hmm. Selling t-shirts, we all shared it.
They have a grinder on the back. They're $30. You can get it from Everyday Engineering.
Nah.
Anyway, if you haven't, you can.
The point I'm getting at is that this is the story. This is the story. That's what I'm getting at. Someone I know.
Tell me.
I don't want to give too much away because it's kind of fucking shit. It's definitely shit. I think it's fucking terrible. Someone we know was selling some merch.
Okay.
We all shared it. And fuck, I don't know how much I can give away because it kind of fucks it all up for all of us. But anyway.
Is this to do with supporting your mates and whatnot? So
I just found something very shit that we all shared what they were selling.
Yeah.
And nobody else did that's related to these people that I'm talking about until he asked.
Yeah. Which is obviously not supporting your mates. So if you see it and it's out there, and it's, so someone started up and they've started selling stuff and being like, hey, I'm going to have a crack at this,
merch and car stuff and stuff like that. And then
their group of friends didn't do the bare minimum sort of thing.
They didn't anything.
What you'd expect, yeah.
Yeah, which I find very weird, right? Because the wave of how people sell stuff and this dude just wants to make a bit of money by selling car parts and shirts and hats and whatever else. Honestly, it just helps us go drifting. That's what we fucking do it for. And people want to wear our stuff. Yeah. But if you need to ask the people that you surround yourself with, that's fucking shit because you should... is that tall poppy syndrome? Is that the thing? Where they're just like,
Yeah.
Is that it? I probably should Google that fucking meaning first.
What does photosynthesis mean?
But what I'm getting at is... fucking support your friends. If they're selling merch, if they're fucking posting, if they're posting videos of their cars or they're tagging fucking whoever, just fucking, you don't have to buy the merch. You can fucking at least share it. It's free. The wave of where shit's going these days, it's not even these days. It's been doing this for a while now. It's everything sold on the internet. You sell your personality, you sell your car, you make a little bit of money off merch to help fund the fucking stupid hobbies that we do. Not even if it's that, if it's your business or whatever.
People need to understand it takes nothing away from them as individuals or as a group or as a business to share their mates.
Brett said it takes nothing away from sharing...
From yourself.
It takes nothing away from individuals or businesses to share someone else's... Yeah.
You say it. Here's Brett. Hang on. Just say what you said.
Okay, supporting your mates takes nothing away from you as an individual to look after your mates and support them.
Yes.
So, share the love.
Exactly what Brett said. I don't know. That really...
Follow Dad's advice.
Yeah, follow Dad from Car Make Revive's advice. But yeah, that pissed me off. And that's why I was like, I'm going to talk about it. It's a bit of a ranty...
The industry... This is small. Brisbane's small.
Yeah.
Support everybody, love everybody.
At the end of the day,
Yeah, it's more supporting the community that we're a part of and everyone else is
at the
a
end
part
of the day, support your fucking friends. It's fucking easy. It's free.
But
Chuck a
also-
like on, fucking share it, whatever. You don't have to buy anything.
I want to actually comment on this because there's another thing as well that people won't share something if an individual is not popular or if that person is not putting themselves out there in the same way that everyone else is. People are more unlikely to share it than to do that. And
For sure.
a good example of that is my sister's created this new business and she's gone into this sort of genre in beauty that no one else has done before. And then she went on a podcast last week and whatever, and then and then yeah, same thing. And it's like it's a bit awkward to share that sort of stuff because all my whole feed is cars. It's just car junk and whatever. And it's just like, but that's also supporting her business. She's going down an avenue.
It's
that
on your
is,
fucking You're exactly right because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If it's a friend of mine or if it's something cool that I like, I'm gonna fucking share it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna comment on it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what other people think. The end of the day, that's what you fucking do if you're a mate. Even if social media wasn't around, you got to tell your friend by word of mouth. Hey, this guy does that. He sells this. You should buy that. There's no fucking difference except it's more accessible these days because we have the internet.
Yeah, well, that's the way the world is nowadays. It is all on the internet. And then motorsport and just living in general, like people's rent and everything is so expensive that if you're not selling merch or trying to make a couple of bucks on the side, you cannot afford to go drifting. Like it's just...
It is super expensive, right? Like at the same time, like back in the day, yeah, sure, it was cheaper, but we also made less money, right? We would drive a lot more, I think. But I think these days, in relation to that, being stuff's expensive, we kind of save... we will save our cars for the bigger events.
Yeah, exactly.
If we get into them, whatever like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you go and
yeah.
do 50 Friday night drifts, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might be there and you're not even you might not know anyone or anything like that. But we think of it different, right? I consider myself and you and Brad and other people drivers. We'll go drive just because we like to fucking drive.
Yeah.
Like not because my friends aren't here to drive with. I don't give a fuck. I want to go and drive my car.
Me and Steve went and did a Friday night, and Steve didn't even take the good car. He took his seats on car, which is his Falcon. And I was like, rightio, but I'll go push you around for a bit.
Yeah.
And there was no one there that I knew that was driving. And this goes back into the community. Like we've been doing it for well, I've been doing it for over 15 years. I think Brett's been doing it a lot longer than what I have been.
Yeah.
And when you do it for that long, you kind of get known in the community, not because you're good or anything like that, just because you've been doing it for so long, you've been showing up. And then there was this one person there that came up to me and like, oh my God, your car's my favorite car and whatnot, which you get a fair bit at events and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, do you mind if we drive with you? And I'm like, yeah, that's all good, no worries. And then same thing, you do the respectful thing and you're like, hey, yep, no worries. If you want to drive with us, by all means. I haven't driven with you before though, so just hang back a car length or whatever, and then I'll watch you drive, and then if it's all good, I'll jump in with you.
Yeah.
And that made that person's whole night just to go out and do tandems with us.
For sure.
And it was, you're driving at 70% as well, and that's made someone's night.
Yeah, for sure. Like that, as far even like that shit's cool. People love that stuff. Plus, like, there's a lot of good people in Australian drifting that are great role models. Like, I consider myself as a good one. You guys are the same, and like a lot of people in the whole of the drifting in Australia. There's a lot of good people. Even with like, I'll reply to people sometimes and they're like, man, thank you so much for replying. You've probably just made that fucking dude's day because he worked up the balls to send you a message to ask about your car or something, or like an opinion on fucking tyre size or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's lots of different...
He's asking you what product you use on your head.
I said I use Maguire's cut and polish.
What grain buff do you use?
Fuck.
But yeah, touching back on that, and the thing that I think that you'd like to be known for is just being that guy that has the best attitude no matter the circumstance. Yeah. Like, as you're saying before, you're supporting the events, you're supporting the car culture, you're supporting, what we believe, in our case, is drifting and motorsport and where you want to push that. Being a part of that push, showing up even when you're not driving, it goes a long way.
That as well. Like, we've been around, you guys have been into drifting longer than me, but at the same time, your impression to that person who looks up to you or whatever like that gets washed off onto them when they first meet you, and then they aspire to that to do that for themselves. So it's only creating good shit in drifting. You know what I mean? It's going down the line. It's a fucking big ripple effect.
Yeah, continuing the heritage, and that's exactly how we got to where we are now, and it's just because we're stuck with it. We haven't done anything differently to anyone else.
I'm
and
the same.
We're super passionate about it, so we drive as much as we can, and then we try to organise these events where all the boys go down. So it's just super fun.
Sure, like we like stylish cars, not so much comp cars, but we're just preaching what we like. Which everyone's entitled to their own fucking opinion. If you like Falcons, good on ya.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I don't fucking like them. I'm allowed to not like something. Everyone doesn't need to be fucking entitled.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Like, you like what you like.
And the best part is, whoever buys a Falcon, sure, good on ya. You got into drifting. That's awesome. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
The best part that I know is that person is going to outgrow that fucking Falcon and get into something even better.
Oh, I've seen a few people in the Falcons just keep with them.
We know one person that's stuck in a Falcon. Anyway,
there's.
I'm just saying. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We kind of went on a rant there, but at the end of the day, support your fucking friends, like their shit, share it. You don't have to buy their fucking merch, just share it. Fucking like the video.
Nah, screw that. Buy their fucking merch. Buy a $30 shirt. It's a $30 fucking shirt. Mow the lawn in it. Who gives a crap?
Yeah.
Buy the bloody shirt. Buy a hat. Buy a sticker. Buy all of it. Buy all your friends' stuff.
Yeah.
Make them order more shit because you're buying too much of it. Like, you fucking go buy a shirt off these guys overseas that you look up to, and you'll pay $90 or whatever for a hat.
Yeah.
Buy your mate's shirt. Just go buy it.
I think that our merch price or my merch prices are like, I don't want to charge anymore because I feel bad. But then it's like that. What I'm selling my shirts and stuff for, it's good quality. That's what I've always aspired in. The car needs to be as good as the merch.
Yep.
But there's also a sales point where you go, are you fucking serious? $90. Bro, most of the merch when I was at Motorex, they've got VLs and all this cool stuff on the shirt, like they're very promoting their company or what their car is or number plate on the car.
Yeah.
It's a fucking $90 jumper. You go get yourself a low orange jumper for $55.
Or
it's a fucking bargain. Or get a Car Make Revive hoodie.
Buy a Car Make Revive one, mate. They've been $50 for the last 10 years.
Yeah, I think I was like, fuck, I think I did like 55 and I was like, oh, that's pushing it.
We were, me and Brett were talking about this the other day.
Yeah, go.
Because we've always sold shirts for what we believe, what we would like to personally buy a shirt for. So we've always sold them for $30.
Yeah.
And then
that's what when I was Oak Tree, it was the same, $35.
Even up until recently, where it costs you, up towards that. Like you're paying into the 20s for a shirt now, even when you're buying them in bulk.
Yeah.
And then it's the same thing. You're still trying to sell them for that same price because that's what you would like to pay for a shirt at the end of the day. And then you're not trying to retire off this sort of stuff. Like if people want to buy it, that's absolutely bloody awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to do. You want to just keep putting it out there.
It's also good when you explain it to people when they want stock and you're like, the hit that you have to take.
I just realised we need to have a third mic for Brett. I need to get a third transmitter and Brett can just sit behind us.
Brett's
bringing up some points, but you can't hear him. But
Brett's pulling up finance. So what he's saying is
he's just talking about car loans and shit now.
So anyway, how much you want to lend me, Brett? No, Brett was just touching on the thing as well as like when you say say one of our friends, for example, they go out and they start buying merch or whatever, it's a hit in the back pocket when you go buy. Like you go buy 50 shirts, it'll cost you $2,000.
fucking boxes up there, but that's like $6,000 worth of merch.
Oh, we got a flexer over here.
I'm just saying the layout for merch is fucking hectic, right?
Yeah.
I didn't need to. It does.
Oh,
like you're not fucking like, I just fucking made this much overnight.
Yeah.
That's no such thing.
Unless you're selling them for $90 and they're actually selling. And if so, can you please message me because I can't do it.
Yeah, Coach
like
Kings, if you want to get some Car Make Revive shit on the shelves, let us know.
You've got to have it for when people want it.
Yeah.
If people want to buy it, the worst thing we hate is being able to say, sorry, we don't have it.
Yeah.
No, I was just pointing the mic to Brett, see if you could hear him extra.
I reckon you probably would be able to hear him.
I'll get another transmitter just for these times.
Yeah.
But, for sure, like, it's a layout. But I'm the same as you guys. It's cool as fuck that people want to support and wear the shit. Different for me, I've obviously just taken on a big role from where I was. Like, I'm filling
You've taken over a legitimate business. Like, you've actually got to
but
jump
at the same time, I feel like I've taken it over at a bad time. Alex has left. My car's fucked, and I'm not driving. I have nothing Low Origin related apart from selling merch. So I'm just filming what I can and using old content. I'm finding it hard to I don't know where I'm getting at with this, but I feel the pressure. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to let Alex down. Oh, no, I'm not.
I know
We're
you
doing
feel
this.
like...
I'm really hard on myself because I'm fucking passionate about drifting.
Yeah, good.
We're doing the Low Origin podcast right now.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're doing the Tide
Sorry,
Jet
I'm having a
podcast.
fucking rant. I'm having a meltdown. My hair's falling out.
But getting back into that, you don't have to just be a driver. Like you want to be behind that, and then that's going to get you a lot further than being able to drive a car well. There's a few people out there that are up there with the world's best drivers, and they just don't put themselves out there to the point where they can actually excel as a career.
Yeah,
and there's a lot more to it. It's not
there's so much. That's the best part, right? I can do a podcast by myself, but sometimes I'll think of stuff just in how I've thought of it. I'm good at like seeing stuff from the outside in, but having other people on like yourself and just to talk about this stuff, that's when you go, fuck, I didn't think of it like that. You know what I mean? There's so many different ways and stuff like that you can think about it, but I'm sure there's stuff that we've missed where people would go, what about this? And you go,
Paulie does that to me all the time. He goes, you're wrong, bro.
Wrong?
No filter, just that's not it, bro. It's like this. He's like, you just think of it like this. He's really good to talk to because he's got that business sense, and he'll just tell you straight out.
That's what I mean. It's cool to have different opinions from people of how they look at stuff. Yeah. You might look at it in one way, then you go, but did you think about that?
Having someone that's up to date with culture around you is very, very helpful. I live under a rock. Like,
you do. I did think about this.
Go to sleep.
I did think about this when I called you the other day. I was like, I haven't seen Matt in like 3 weeks. There's no way in fuck he's looked at any drifting since then.
That's exactly right.
But that's what I mean. You don't need to be in the loop because if just say I'm talking about something, it's generally a topic that you're interested in or got to have an opinion on of how you would think of it.
Yeah, well, in terms of being current, the last time I watched the news, Johnny Howard was on the way out, and K Rudd gave me $700, and I bought a big TV with that dog, the K Rudd bonus 07 or whatever it was.
What was his little thing? Kevin 07.
Kevin 07
or something.
Yeah.
We're talking about the old Australian Prime Minister from like 2003.
Oh, that's right. We're not even talking to many Australians.
Yeah, there'd be people going, what the fuck are these dickheads talking about?
Forget this.
But yeah, yep.
I'm just going to have a slurp of this coffee.
Have a slurp. The next thing I have been thinking about ever since I went to... So we went down to Luddo. Nikki, the track manager, called me. We went to Luddenham Raceway. We just call it Luddo for short.
And if you didn't know, that's my favourite track.
It is Matt's favourite track. If you go back to the vlog, when we first went there. Nikki called me like 3 months ago, the track manager, and said, hey, we're going to be running our own comp and we would love you to be involved. And I said, look, no offense, I have no interest in I'm not interested in helping with a competition. Yep. It's not my thing. It's not my style of cars. I'm all for it. I have heaps of mates that compete. I love watching them compete. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
And Nikki's like, well, do you reckon you could round up like 25 like rad-styled cars and run passenger laps? And I was like, sick. I'm all for that. Hell yeah, I'll round up 25 of the boys. So we did. And then we went down to Sydney. I'm getting to the topic I'm going to bring up.
Yeah, I'm just listening, mate. I'm in the crowd.
Well, yeah, Matt didn't come. He was going to come and hang out. He should have. It was really fun. So we went down to Sydney, 25 of the boys, all rad cars, super rad cars, cars that you see on the internet and other people as well who don't even really post. But all good dudes. It was fucking mad fun. Shout out to Remy from Desai. I drove his 4-seater JZX 100 that has like a dual hoop roll cage. So I took 3 passengers the whole time, and I literally just did the widest lead run I could so the boys could just get up on the doors because we're putting on a show for passengers that are paying and stuff like that. And it was fucking so much fun. It was sick. Then we stop driving, get on the beers, and it's like 25 of the boys and a lot of people that we haven't seen in a long time, like Matty Russell, Michael Greenhill, Scotty Mitchell. I had mates of mine from school there, and mates. It was sick. It was a vibe.
Yeah, because it's down in Sydney, so you obviously took the Queensland boys down, and then you got all the boys from down in Melbourne and that.
We had Melbourne, yeah. We had 13 boys there, like Mark, Clive hit a reindeer or something the night before, so he didn't come.
A reindeer?
Yeah, Punani his brand new Hilux. It's a bit early before Christmas. Yeah, 13 boys were there. Matty was there. Todd Hinton was there. Some of the TBK boys. Kerr Sundays. Gav was there. It was mad. Team Donatsu were there, Jack and that were there, Shane from ProCheck. It was sick. It was a vibe. It was literally get out of the car, on the beers, having a good time. I don't know. That's just the drifting we like to do, right?
Every trip we've done down to Luddenham has been one of the best ones.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it down
better.
there. Yeah, the drive's not too bad as well when you go down with actually a convoy. I struggle going to halfway hangs every year or any event that we have down at Rayleigh, but for some reason when we do those trips to Sydney, they don't seem that much further than Rayleigh, and it's literally double the distance.
For sure. I laugh. Dory Fest has just been on in the UK. It's their big style event.
Yeah.
When you see people like, fuck, bro, it's a big drive. I drove 4 hours. Is that it? That's how long it takes for us to get to halfway hangs. We're driving to Sydney. Luddenham's just over 10 hours.
Yeah.
For Shane from the sunny coast, it's like a 13-hour drive.
Yeah.
And we'll do that in a day and be like, sick, let's go. We're going to drive.
Yeah.
No one complains about how far away it is.
No, because it's just an awesome time.
But it was sick. Shout out to Nikki and the Luddo team. It was really fun. And then we had Nikki, for doing that for the track, running passenger laps, Nikki gave us the track the next day as a private hire for us boys that did that for her. Closed to the public. It was mad. Got to drive Todd Hinton's 1,000 horsepower Mark II, which was the fucking craziest car I've ever driven. Matty Hill.
Yeah. He took a comp car down, didn't he?
He did take the Supra.
He took Supra, yeah.
I don't know if you can see, because if you're listening on Spotify, there's no Supra here.
There is no Supra in here, actually. I've just realised.
Because the engine lasted 3 laps.
Did it?
3 laps.
That's the second
motor in under a year.
Oh no!
I don't know if it spun a bearing. I think Matt said it spun a bearing. It had oil pressure, but it spun a bearing. So, and the not funny shit, obviously, being Matt drives for a pretty reputable company. They'll fix the motor for him anyway. But Todd's car, I drove Todd's car for 1 lap, 1,000 horsepower, had no nitrous on because I was too scared, didn't want to send me on because I've never drove the car before. So I put a 265 radial on and Todd's like, that's going to last about 4 corners.
Yeah.
But I said, I fucking better make these 4 corners count then. So I fucking did a loop and I was like, holy fuck, this thing's wild.
Did it have drive or did it just spin the wheels?
It did have drive,
yeah,
but it just doesn't sound like it in the video.
Yeah,
like third and fourth up the hill at Luddo, it's blowing the tyres off and forth. It's obviously not on 1,000 horsepower because the nitrous was off, but still, it's fucking fast. It has huge turbo.
Yeah.
But that was sick. Shout out to Todd. And then I was like, you know what? I'll fucking flick it in past him on the wall. He's standing on the wall. Yeah, this would be a sick video.
Yeah.
I go first, second, third, fourth, flick up the hill, straight off the track.
you took the Matt Herne line.
Not that bad. I did the old flicked it up the hill, double tapped the foot brake, and I went, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So just held the brake on and the handbrake, and I dropped the back of the car off in the mud.
Oh, you only took the back off, yeah.
Yeah, but I ripped the bumper off.
Yeah, there's.
Betty, he already ripped it off, and I was like, fuck, I'm so sorry, bro. I'll fix it. I picked it up too. I drove over to it, picked it up, so no one ran it over anymore. Yeah. And he's like, it's all good, bro, as long as you sign this broken piece. So I signed the broken piece, so he's got it on his wall.
That's that good attitude thing coming in again. So,
Toddy's a man. But what I was getting at, 3 laps. So Will Yardley got in. I've never met Will till that weekend. He's a good
Will
dude.
drives that Comp S14 with the fluoro wheels.
Good dude.
He drives that thing
good driver.
With no respect. And I mean that in a good way.
He drove Todd's
a driver
like that too.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Spun a bearing.
Did it?
Yeah, it stretched the rod. Obviously, it's not Will's fault, but it's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm glad I got out of the car. I'm glad I only had 1 lap to make the tyres last.
Yeah.
Because I'd be rebuilding a fucking S13 and Todd's 2J.
Well, that'll set you up for 10 years.
Todd was saying it stretched to ride. He's already got he was like home, motor out, pulled down, ready
He's
to
a
roll.
unit. He's an absolute unit.
Toddy's the fucking man. He's the funniest dude. He's the biggest baby I fucking know.
Yeah.
I was telling someone about this on the wall while we're like slapping the wall for the boys to come past. Someone's like, who's that big dude with the beard? I was like, that's Todd. That's the biggest kid I know. He comes over. He goes, hey, bro, do you want a bite of my cookie? I looked at my mate. I was like, see, I told you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luddo was mad. The private day was sick. Nikki let us drift the whole track. Nothing on the straight, nothing. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, no stop starts.
No stop starts. We just did the regular way. It was chill. It was mad.
Yeah.
And then I had heaps of beers in their pits with 31 bra and 13 bra boys. Because they're fucking legends. I went to jump in the Chaser on the Monday.
Mm. That's the private day?
The private day,
yeah.
Before driving Todd's car, and one of the staff, one of the guys, Remy, who owns the Chaser, was letting one of the staff have a couple of doughies on the new skid pad.
Yeah.
Just a new dude. He's a pretty young guy.
Luddenham's expanded now, so they've got
Yeah,
a big
bro. The
skid
skid
pad
pad is huge. It's
Yeah.
like Sydney Motorsport Park big. Like where you park for time attack and stuff. It's huge.
Massive.
Anyway, lets a young fella have a little doughy. I think he knows how to drive manual. He definitely doesn't know how to drive manual when you hear this story. He goes, does a couple of doughies, and it's all good with the boys. They're showing him how to how a car rotates and stuff.
Yeah.
Goes to park it in the pits so I could drive it for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Stalls it in first and welded the clutch to the flywheel. So I actually didn't drive. I only drove Todd's car on the Monday, and I just hung out.
Far out.
Whoops. But that was two incidences where I missed out on being really broke that weekend.
Yeah.
Why didn't Remy's car work sweet? Minus the steering had this weird thing where if you enter quarter wheel, little flick handbrake, it was okay. But if you flicked half lock, the car wanted to instantly spin. I don't know what was going on.
Like it was falling over.
Falling over real fast.
Yeah.
But I had about 3 laps of practice straight into 3 people being in the car for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So it was just, I'm going to make this work.
Yeah.
So I think with a little bit of pressure, the 3 laps I did, I spun out every lap.
Yeah, okay.
Soon I was in front leading 5 to 6 of the boys. We were good.
Yeah,
That little bit of pressure.
It's that same thing where if you're the lead car, your job is to put a good lap down for the everyone else to follow. Like you drive it literally 70%, 80%, and your job is just to be as smooth as possible. Because if you got 4 or 5 cars behind you and you do something weird, you do a weird initiation, or even if you come in short, if you're on the ripple strip instead of being out on the outer clip, then the 4th car in has 4 wheels on the dirt on the inside. Yeah. Like you've got to be wide. It doesn't matter if you're slow. Like your job is just to do that. Unless you're in a comp, and even then, you still need to be where the judges want you to be.
Yeah. That was the best part. The passenger ride stuff, we were there just to make the paying passengers' day, right? So I just do the widest lead run. Yeah. I got 3 people harnessed up. They're just looking out the windows. Bro, the doors on the Chaser, I've never been rubbed up doors. I was about to say something real gay.
To the Thai masseuse by the sound of it.
The doors on the Chaser were ruined. Not ruined, no dents or anything.
Yeah.
The boys were going hard with rubbing the tyres up the side of the car. It was sick. And the car was already a bit binned. Yeah. That's why it had no front end. It had a bonnet. Yeah, Chris binned it head on into the wall. So there was no front end. It had no rear bumper. And then the boys raped the doors where it was just black on both sides. But the passengers had the sickest fucking time.
Well, Remy was driving his personal car as well, wasn't he? He bought Oscar's 110.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't go well.
No?
It was literally about 3 laps before we were about to be finished. I went out. I did a lead. Remy goes around me. And it's starting to rain on the other side of the track.
And you're doing reverse track. You're going down the hill, not up.
So I'm up the back, I'm coming up the hill, and I was like, fuck, it's raining a little bit. He's already overtaken me like he's gone to enter how we just did in the dry. He's flying.
Oh, he's moving.
So as I've come around the corner to look down the hill, I've gone to start plucking gears. I was just going to enter slowly, grab the handbrake to test the grip.
Yeah.
He's flying down there like no fucks given that it's raining.
Yeah.
Flicked it in. On the ripple strip, it's not a ripple strip, it's just painted, so it looks like a ripple strip.
Yeah.
Straight in that, instantly grabbed the handbrake, spun out, clapped the car up the wall.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. It didn't, cosmetically wise, it looked hell bad. For some reason, the whole front of the car fell off.
I think that had a hit at QR at a Matsuri. I think it was actually Hodges and Oscar maybe come together.
Oh shit! I remember that. I think
Oscar went round and they went head to head going into turn 6. I think it was.
No, it was the guy you built the cage for, not Gav, the other guy. Aiden spun. Oscar punani'd him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Aiden spun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, it wasn't.
He bingled it.
It wasn't too bad. Damage wise, it snapped the LCA bolts out of it. The LCA was still okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, the headlights fell out. It didn't even hit the headlights. It hit the front left corner, and the front headlights were out. The bumper was off. Yeah. So I was like, "Holy fuck, this must be real bad." I raced down the hill with my arm out the window, so the boys didn't run into me. Christoph and Jake haven't noticed, so they rear-ended each other.
It was just
it wasn't too bad. They rear-ended each other way worse the next day, but yeah, we jumped out of the car.
Offside the pitch.
Yeah. Couple of rear-enders. But yeah, it was good. It was good. It was fun. It was cool to see heaps of people that we see Scott Mitchell every time we go to World Time Attack once a year.
Yeah, and he's out there, and it's just us sending him videos of him working.
Yeah, it's like we're not chatting to him. It's generally like a quick, hey, good to see you in the pits, and then he's off to film.
I'll tell you what, Scotty, for the kind of bloke that you are, and I mean this in the most polite way, you are bloody flexible, mate.
Yes, we made him do this down there.
Yeah,
we were talking about it. I can't remember how the fuck it come about. But yeah, he did it somewhere when we were at the track. I think he did it on someone's car.
Yeah, we're down at...
Can literally stand and put his foot fully vertically up to his mouth. Like,
easiest way to explain it is he can make his toes touch his forehead by just lifting his foot up in front of him. Like
dead straight, no bend of the knee either.
Oh, he's been going to Pilates.
It was good to see Scotty and Maddie Russell and all them guys. But yeah, that was good. That's about all that's been happening for me. I'm going to Barcelona. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to Barcelona to drive a Beamer for the Fitter Gang. They invited me and Arios are the guest drivers.
I couldn't even tell you where Barcelona is.
Spain.
Yeah. Okay.
Somewhere in Europe.
Yeah,
I haven't been there either. I haven't even looked at the map.
Over the water somewhere.
I'm not taking Bobby with me because Bobby's going to be busy. I thought you were
going to link up over there because he had another.
Yeah, we were trying to.
Something?
That was when before I couldn't go to the first one. He was going to go to like Germany or something like that. So I thought Bobby was busy. So I've posted up saying I'll need a filmer to come with me because I really want to film this track because it's the highest drift track in the world.
Yeah.
Then Bobby messaged you saying, bro, I'm not busy that weekend. I was like, oh, fuck. I've already booked somebody else to come. So, my bad, Bobby. But the dude I'm taking with me, I think we're doing a video next week that gets released.
Yeah.
The dude I'm taking with me, everyone will be stoked that I'm taking. It was between this guy and Scott Mitchell. If this guy didn't want to come, I was going to take Scotty.
Yeah.
Most deserve... I'm not going to say any names. You'll be able to guess who I'm talking about. Big dude. Big heart, films.
Oh, actually, yeah.
One of the nicest, most deserving dudes who deserves an opportunity like this to come with me to get out of his comfort zone. Fantastic filmer in his own style.
Yeah.
And he will have the fucking best time. I'm really excited to take him.
He's also got a fantastic dad.
His dad's good, dude.
I think I got the guy.
You definitely have the guy.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm taking...
That's awesome. That's sick.
He's coming with me. He's already booked his flights. We're going to... He's making a cool little video.
Oh, actually, that makes heaps of sense because
You seen something the other day where I was like, we probably should go on a holiday.
Yeah, I don't want to go too much into it.
So he's been making a little video where I'm like, how are we going to say you're going to come with me? I was like, we should do something for a bit of content or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's just make it related where I've got to call in one of the big dogs.
Yeah.
Because Bobby can't be there. I was like, either when Ludacris calls Brian, where I'm like, yo, you in? But yeah, he'll make something in his own style. Really good videographer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it for the rest of the year. We'll be at something big as well later, but we won't talk about that. But the other thing that I wanted to touch on in this podcast, because there is no really guideline here of what...
We've kind of jumped everywhere, to be honest.
Good. It's needed. There's been some shit going on.
Just having a chat.
When I was at Luddo, this is the other thing that I wanted to touch on that really...
Tell me what's on your mind,
my gears,
mate.
but I want to fucking speak. I just want to speak.
So how do you feel about that?
It kind of it doesn't fuck me off. It doesn't fuck me off. It just... I don't know how I feel about it. The story goes... This isn't even a story. I was there.
You didn't tell me because I got nothing to go off of besides you being fucked off.
Down there, at Luddenham, they had the Race of the Nation event. It was awesome. It was great.
Yeah.
You got to remember, obviously some people give it shit because it's their first event.
Yep.
These guys at Luddenham are not drivers. They're not drifters. None of them own modified cars even. They just want to have a fucking go and give back.
Yeah.
They were very lucky that they had massive sponsors come on board like Haltech, Turbo Smart, all the guys that we dream of to have their sticker on our car, right? Be associated with the brand.
Is this to support the event or just for
so
drivers?
They had heaps of people I think Sydney Tools was one of them and fucking King Chrome
big
and something like that. It was big. Penrite was on board.
Yeah.
So the event's on. All these guys, all the comp guys that are pro guys are going to be there. This is how I think of it anyway, because I'm passionate about the way my fucking car looks. When we got there, we were all unloaded. I looked around, I was like, fuck yeah, the boys' cars look mad, looking around at the 25 people that I invited.
Yeah.
Then you look into the pits of the pro cars, and I was like, what the actual fuck?
Oh.
It was, look, we're going to touch on it. There's lots of ways to look at this, don't get me wrong. The car quality was fucking terrible.
For the comp.
For a pro,
yeah.
Not all of them. There were some cars there where I was like, yo, that thing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But in the fact that I'm passionate about how my car looks, a lot of the style of drifting that we like is that. There's people in the pits there that talk about how they want to have this backing, they want to have sponsors on board, they want to have the help.
Yeah.
A massive thing that will benefit you, in my opinion, if you need that. Obviously, a personality is a big thing as well, and how you present yourself and how you post yourself on social media. But the biggest thing, the tool that you use to promote that product is the car. So make your car look good.
So we're talking about in terms of so comp car sponsors, having brands on the car and actually what you can do for that.
There was people there that I know want the backing.
Yep.
In some way or form, products, money, whatever.
Yep.
So with all them big brands that were going to be at that event, it's going to be all eyes. You never know who's watching in the crowd. You never know who's watching on the internet. What captures your eye at a drift event is the best looking car or a car that's well presented. Some of the cars there...
Or a car that's best driven.
That as well.
There's performance that comes
makes
into
the
it as well.
noise
Yeah.
and it's exciting to watch. There were people there that I know personally that want the backing and stuff like that. Fucking hell, bro. Some of the cars I was like, that's not right. There's so many eyes on this event right now because it's a big dollar payout.
Yeah.
All the brands are on board. The people are them guys. I spoke to one company that were in the pits.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention any names. But we talked about the difference between the cars that were with us and the cars that were in there. I fully understand at the same time as well, right? The economy's fucked at the moment. Everything is super expensive.
Yeah.
You work that little bit harder each time to be able to afford to make your car look good. Sure, it's expensive. We know. We make our cars look good for every event. It's fucking the stupidest thing ever. But we love it. But being that the big brands are there, that's all eyes on this event, it's very well media posted that event that whoever was driving was going to get 9,000 photos. Their effort was terrible for some of the cars that looked there where it was like, fuck.
I think that's what it comes down to, though, is like the difference between a good-looking car and a car that is just pretty mediocre has nothing to do with spending money on it.
No.
It's everything to do with just the detail and just... doing your best to actually keep the car cleaning your wheels, making sure the car's one color, it doesn't have spray can different.
There was a car there that had like K70 tail lights in a big 4-door car that usually looks good.
Yeah,
and then the headlights were K70 headlights in this big 4-door car that also looks very good to stock.
The budgets.
Budgets
run a bit.
Yeah,
bit lean
like
there.
I fully get it. It's not everyone's taste to make your car look good, but the people that I know where they want to have all this backing because they compete at that level and stuff like that, fucking, you need to make your car look. You want to. If I'm a business in the crowd, we know the big brands are there, and they see something go past. The dude is a good dude. Car looks awesome. It could help with them being like, fuck, we should put our logo on that car.
I think what people in motorsport need to understand as well is that when you get sponsored by, say, let's just say Haltech will come over and they want to sponsor you. They're not just going to sponsor you so they can put their sticker on the side of your car so you can go out there and flaunt it for them and give you free stuff. That stuff that they're giving you costs them money to, as Brett was talking about before, that all costs money for them to manufacture those products and then hand them out.
Yeah.
You need to be able to represent that company and give them something back.
Yeah,
they don't.
ROI,
nothing
return
in this
of
life is for free, 100%. So you need to be able to out there and flaunt their stuff and then prove to them while that product is working in your application and then how that can also benefit other people so they buy that product.
Yeah.
Like sponsors
that's
don't just give
thing.
you money to
That's
attend.
a big thing.
Yeah, and it's a business case at the end of the day. You need to put yourself out there as a professional. If you're you lose a top 2 battle, for example, like, and you feel like you would have won, you get worked up, the adrenaline's high and everything. If you carry on like a pork chop, none of those companies want to back you. They will back someone that comes 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever, if you've got a good attitude and you can carry yourself as a professional. Hey, mate, well done. Shake the hand.
You're exactly right, because that is the next step if you get the opportunity from whatever company it might be.
Absolutely.
But starters, the main tool that we use in drifting is the car.
Yeah.
The car quality down there was fucking terrible. I'm being biased here because it's more my style. The cars that we went and just had fun with passengers with were fucking way better. Sure, like not all of them.
Yeah.
This is only like, I would say 10 to 15. That's still a lot of cars, I guess.
I can tell you all a secret on how to make your car look really good, really cheaply. And then one of them is WD-40.
Did you see that? The hoist dropped down a little bit.
I did that before, actually.
Fucking scared the shit out of me, but I remember we moved the CRV.
Two tech tips for you to make your car look good.
Shoot.
WD-40. So what speedway dudes do before they go out and they play on the clay and whatever, they hose the whole side of the car in baby oil. It means that the clay doesn't actually stick to the side of the car, and they scrape it off between heats, and then they always look really good. If you don't do that, you just smear shit everywhere. Yeah. So every time I go out drifting, my rear guards and everything, I spray WD-40 over them because you always got it with you in your toolbox.
Let me tell you this.
And stuff rubs off so easily.
The car with the K70 taillights, that wasn't going to help his problem.
But anyway, another thing is the paint on this car here. It's polyurethane-based paint. They paint ships with it.
Yeah.
It's cheap to buy. It's pretty much a straight 2K. You don't need to put clear or anything on it. And it's durable and flexible as hell. It costs next to no money to paint the car. You just buff it and it's there. So clean your car between events. Making it look good doesn't take any extra effort at all. It's just if you keep the maintenance up on it, it will always look good. And it doesn't have to be stickered either. You don't need to have stickers on your car. That's where your expense comes in.
It sucked to see, because I'm passionate about drifting, right? And I push for good-looking cars. I get it. Sometimes I go well over the top where I'm like, fuck, I should have dialed that back. I was probably a bit harsh. I'm just speaking my opinion because I can, and I'm entitled to. But like, the most... This is coming from another guy that had a terrible-looking car. When we were lined up to go out, it was just meant to be us 25 guys. There's one dude who was blowing up in the pits saying... Because the plan was we do the passenger rides while they get ready to go do their battles.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So we had 2 hours.
Yeah, so you guys are in between heats.
We're just like a little show in between. We're just running trains and passenger rides.
Yeah.
This one fucking dude asked if he could drive to one of the staff and said, why the fuck are these cunts out there? We're more pro than them. From a car, if I was in a bad mood, I would have said something really fucking
like
bad. Now? And I was like, you know what? Fuck whatever, dude. Which I have to in some way, being a...
That's that attitude thing and thinking you're bigger than life.
Bad. It was bad.
You're above everyone else. Did he win?
Fuck no.
Did he get top 5?
I bet you could guess the brand of car he was driving. It's my favourite.
Did it have K70 taillights?
No, that was a Toyota. But it was just like, fuck.
Did it start with F and end in Alcoon?
Yeah, but apart from that was, I just like... I personally did this when we went to LZ, right? When we went to Melbourne for when we did the LZ World Tour in Melbourne.
That was a good time.
Car, I think that was the best ever looked. I put in a... When you were saying that it's easy to make a car look good, it is. Bare basics of making any car look good is good paint, good wheels, genuine... sorry, I take that back. Good paint, genuine wheels, good fitment, low. That's the bare basics. But it's the execution on top of doing them little things that make that a car even better to stand out.
Yeah, the one that actually stands out and then people look at, which is also the corporates that you're talking about before as well, is it needs to look good from a distance and actually be different to the other cars. Like you need to be like, that car's really nice compared to the next one beside it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Like when we went to Melbourne, I got my helmet painted because I knew all the pro boys were going to be there, and I love my favourite part of any pro drift car is the helmet. Yeah. Not the car.
Yeah.
Except if you're Forrest Wang, or Alex Law 2017 when we didn't. Yeah, anyway, I was like, fuck, I'm going to get my helmet painted so it looks sick. It's got a helmet painted. I got the car I got my fucking drift car detailed.
Yeah.
I painted the extra lips around, so we went down there. I was like, holy fuck, dude. And it worked till I ran the bumper over because I knew I had this thing. Well, I was like, okay, all these guys are going to be there. Huge social media event. Big brands are going to be there. You never know what marketing yourself and making connections while you're down there might lead to.
Yeah.
So we did that. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, I guess it's hard because we don't have like a national series as well, right? So are you really going to put the effort into having a pro drift car if there's no pro? Fuck, it's not even pro. There's no one in Australia that's fucking pro. No one is paid to do that type of sport.
Yeah.
The most pro car in fucking Lotto was Matty Hill Supra. That's realistically. So I personally think
Matty Hill's one of those guys as well. Is that he makes his career out of motorsport, not by doing drifting competitions. He does so many things outside of it. And
he
also
still has 3 businesses.
Yeah, and
he's not even a pro. And if he was pro, his job is to drift.
Yeah, and he's an ambassador for major brands and stuff as well. And that he's so the problem with Matty Hill, I'm going to bloody tell you, mate, because you're going to watch this.
No, he won't.
Stop being
I tried to call him today. He didn't fucking answer.
What a dog. Stop being so professional, mate. Come and Matty's the funniest bloke ever.
Yeah, he is.
And we need to get the cameras away from him so he can come and have a yarn.
Yeah, Matty's a good representative of if he represents it at that level. He just obviously can't maintain it as a job. That's not a thing in Australia. Professional drifting is not a fucking thing. No one is a professional driver.
Oh no, the blokes at Movie World are.
Brad Woodward.
Yeah.
He works there.
There you go.
He gets paid to drift.
He does.
He's the most professional driver I know.
He can also do backflips
to be fair,
on a
Joel DeMac works
kid's bike
there too. Joel DeMac. He's been a stunt driver there for ages.
True.
Yeah. They're the most professional drifters in Australia is Brad Woodward and Joel DeMac. They get paid to drift.
There you go.
That's their job. Stunt drivers at Movie
boys.
World.
You've made it.
But anyway, yeah, that was
I can hear the comp drivers that if they do listen to this, and they probably will, they're blowing up at the moment because they're like, car can't function with it being on the ground and stuff. And I get that at a top competition level and stuff.
Yep.
It can still look good though. Like
for sure.
You can still make it look
example, Benny Jenkins.
Yep.
Gang livery. It's not super low, but it's got genuine wheels still. It's the bare basics of it looks sick. Benny has heaps of good sponsors because the car looks fucking awesome. He's a great representative of the sport. We have lots of mates like that.
Another one that I've always...
Potros is the same. He's Connor Halligan. There's a lot of people, if we're talking, that's their pro drivers of NZ. There's a lot of people that represent it in a good way. Brett.
Are you trying to do that quietly? Just pull the bloody thing out. He's pulling the airline out one click at a time. Just yank the dog. Oh, it's power.
It sounded like you were pulling the line out of the...
A what?
You were pulling the extension lead, not pulling the line.
Anyway, another...
I'm not doing this to offend anybody. It was just something I wanted to touch on.
You're doing it because you want to see the community grow in a way that is, a good presentation of motorsport in general, which is good-looking cars, which is also professionally driven, which is also having good attitudes, which goes way further. Like, I appreciate the weird and the funky builds, like the guy that built that weird hot rod, I don't even know what it is. It's like a Morris thing, but it's got all S13 suspension and stuff in it. Like
the wagon?
Yeah,
that thing's cool. It's got RB in it.
It's weird as hell, but I've got so much appreciation for it. And then I think on the last one, we're talking about squish and whatnot, but a comp car that has always stood out to me and I thought it looked sick is Benny Hodges. Yeah, with the link livery on the side of it.
Yeah, link livery. Yep.
He went pretty hard in the comps and stuff a couple of years back, and that car looks sick.
Yeah, for sure. I think... look, it's just me. Everyone knows that I fucking love gangster-looking shit, and you're exactly right. Like, the guys who are friends of mine who I'm talking about, I spoke to them about this conversation that I was going to bring up on the pod down there.
Yeah.
And I was like, why don't you do this if you want the backing that you want to talk about? I was like, the first thing you need to do is fix this.
Yeah.
This is fucked. This is shit.
There was someone that did a revamp recently. I'm trying to think of who it was, but it doesn't matter. And it was like they've repainted their whole car. They've put all the effort in. They've put a new livery on it, and it looked $1 million.
Yeah.
And you look at it, and the headlights are out of the body lines, and like nothing's fitting properly. The
Yeah.
guards are fucking wedging on the doors, and it's just like nothing is done properly. It's well prepped, it's well painted, and then they put it together and they're like, let's put zip ties on it. And this is a pet hate for me, where I'm going to get how you are with this whole comp cars.
Go for it.
Stop zip tying your fucking body kits on. Don't fucking do it. I've never lost a bar off this, even when I've hit people. Like, stop doing it. They've got holes in everywhere. Every bit of metal has a hole to put a bolt through it. Put a fucking bolt through it. Anyway,
I
drift cars are not built by zip ties. Don't do it. Don't
I'll only
fucking do
ever zip tie the front bumper on because I take it on and off.
I hate you so much for that as well.
One
Look
zip
how
tie.
mine are. Look, there's a bolt there, The dog
My
clips
car's
up.
lower than yours.
Yours has bloody plastic on the bottom of
The
it.
S14.
Oh, Alex's
It's not
car.
mine yet, but
Well, my friend Brett's car's lower
Brett
than
has the lowest car.
Brett's got two lowest
But
cars.
yeah, I get that. Like that's
Yeah.
I agree with Matt and disagree at the same time because I usually run it sitting on the Rio zip ties in the corners because I need that little bit of flex. Because you don't want to have a body kit bolted because it likes to be, as soon as the fiberglass touches the road, it tears. Same with the skirts. Skirts were always bolted, but only at the ends and one screw in the middle so it has the flex. It'll rotate if you're like, go over something, but yeah. But yeah, full zip ties. I know what you're talking about. I seen mine in Sydney.
I just can't stand the you see a drift car go past and then the side skirts are flapping up behind the side of the thing, and then
that's full zip tie mode.
Like quarters that blow off and everything. It's just it's crap. It looks shit, and it's not. And then people using tech screws as well. Stop bloody doing it. You're not building a house. Stop.
Yeah, tech screws. You wait to see.
Riv nuts
when Alex's
or
S14 gets
or whatever
here,
you want to call them.
when Alex's S14 gets here, I'll pop a skirt off. And it's got 20 years.
I've watched him do it as a video that he put up, and then the it was hitting the wheel. So what he did was he just squeezed the over end to pop the guard out a little bit, and then he's whacked a new roofing screw through.
I put a skirt in because you have that car with Alex's trailer. You have to. We're talking about Alex Law's S14 from Low Origin, ex-Low Origin. You have to take the front bumper off, the rear bumper off, and the side skirts to get on his trailer. I went to put a skirt on, and I looked down, and I was like, brother.
Which hole do you use?
Holy fuck, what has happened in here? But it's been a dedicated drift car for so long, he gave zero fucks towards the end.
Yeah.
He did care, but yeah.
That
what I brought up is, sure, it's a slight dig in a way, but you're exactly right with what you said. I am just voicing my own opinion that's only going to help them guys if they want the backing in a way, if they really want to try.
You look at it from an outsider's perspective, though. If you look at it from an outside... I've fully just lost my brain.
You lost your brain when I got to your house.
I know the word
You were
in my head,
staring at my intercooler piping just going rotating on the fucking thing.
Perception. So it's the same thing as like if you're a boss, right? And you got this one employee and he keeps showing up late for work. Every day he's a minute late, and then he's 2 minutes late, then he's 3 minutes late. If you don't get up him, he's not going to become better and then show up on time. Same thing. If they're lazy, they start going to smoke early or whatever, or they're not cleaning up after themselves when they finish a job. If you're not hard on them, they're not going to go back to doing what it is. And it's all about the standard and the bare minimum. And I believe that's what it should be like.
For sure.
For motorsport and the thing that we like, because drifting's also looked down on by the whole community as a bunch of hoons.
Yeah,
and then that hurts my soul quite a bit.
It does, but at the same time, with having good people that represent the sport in the right way, no matter who you are, it gets eyes on the sport. And then, you know what I think that's going to help blow drifting up even more is when Drifter comes out at the end of the year.
Yep.
It's got the big dogs in it, and if you know the timeline, the bad dude in the movie is LZ.
Yeah. Okay.
Sun Kang, or however you say his name, is built his career or whatever he's doing. This is from what I know from the trailer.
Yeah.
To go and beat Adam LZ. He's the bad dude. Which is funny when you hear Adam talk about it because that's so weird acting like a bad guy.
Yeah.
But it has like animal style in it. It's got Julian Jacobs and them boys in it, Hurts in it.
Yeah.
It's going to be sick.
Yeah,
that only puts more eyes on drifting again.
Yeah.
At a huge level. It's going to be... Tokyo Drift is a massive fucking thing that everyone knows that movie by for drifting.
And he wanted to make a realistic one, yeah.
This is like... I think it's like the... his footpath or his journey to competition.
Yeah.
So it's only going to get bigger again. But yeah, my views from what I just said is just me thinking from my side. I'm sure there's other subjects that people could put towards that I haven't thought of, but I haven't stopped thinking about that since I got home.
Oh mate, I can't tell. Yeah, like you've just turned this into how much I love, Luddenham Raceway. That was you in this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So we can leave it at that. What are we up to time-wise? Let me just do a little look.
122.
Perfect.
We got 40 minutes left, so it was me and Rob Gaines.
5%. Battery. Yeah. Fuck. What the fuck?
Out.
It was on 70.
Oh, you've got an iPhone charger right there, don't you?
It's got this thing plugged in at the port.
Nah, it's got a USB-C on it.
Can I plug that in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a longer cord there. It's up on the toolbox. Oh, okay, sick. That'd be mad. I thought you were doing it for your phone. Yeah, cheers for
there
that,
you go.
Brady.
Brett's looking after him. We're just hanging shit off him.
Yeah, we were like, oh, look at Brad. He's got extension lead charge his phone. Sorry, it's actually there. My phone.
Treat
I was
your-
on.
We were on 2%.
What's it on now?
Oh, it's charging now.
Oh, sick. Fuck. Thank God.
Treat yourself to a crunchy.
We nearly had
You've
a
heard
big
that
old
one?
Matty Hill fuck up then, and it just stops recording. But then I have this cool little screen now that shows it is recording still.
There you
I
go.
have a few questions.
For me or for you? Or
It's just kind of both. Most of them are for you.
Okay.
It's all the same question.
Okay.
You could probably guess
Actually,
what it is.
I got one sent to me because
Did ya?
the dude doesn't have Instagram. So
Okay.
hang on, I'm gonna.
Do you want to do that one first?
Yeah, just.
Okay.
give me a second.
Actually, I've got one from Nick. I got two from Nick Allen for you. We'll start on them ones from old Nicholas.
Fuck your
free.
VSKFs, mate. Here we go.
The old wheel daddy. He's never selling you any wheels if you want big ones.
I'll tell you what. Nah.
Okay. So,
I love you, Nick. I just don't love VSKFs. I'm sorry.
yeah, I had to take mine home because they used to be on the toolbox.
If you have a gang car and it's fucking sick, like it's perfect in every way. The fitment's good. It's like a really nice paint, world's best body kit, and it's got VSKFs on it. It'll go to a 6 out of 10 for me.
Anyway, this is where we're ending the podcast because you're never allowed back on. I love this.
I'd say one negative then. You've had 7 hours of just ragging shit on everyone under the sun.
Nah, to be fair, I think we only know Nick from that because he used to sell so many. I reckon he's got
he
more
does.
wheels than...
He's done
I swear
so
he's only
well.
got like one set on the Laurel.
Nah, he has
You reckon?
7,000 sets.
Yeah, okay.
He has bonds on those fucking things.
The first question is from Nick. There's two questions from Nick. First one. He sent this... He must have got confused after sending the first one. And sent another one.
Unless he ran out of
I just
space.
wrote, is this for Matt? Anyway, then he goes, if Matt's car wasn't orange, which is the car make revive colour,
Yeah.
if Matt's car wasn't orange, what colour would it be?
This is a very good question.
Red.
It would be... Yeah.
Ah, it's such a... I
It'd be-
love
it'd be-
red too until Pecky painted everything red and called it Death Click.
No. If it wasn't orange, I would paint it the Mazda Soul Red, the same as what the engine bay is. And I would love to do
When
that over the black two-tone. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
that'd be cool.
if I had like a street car or something, like I would do that with an S13. But no.
Actually, I take that back. Pecky's shit was like Master Food sauce bottle
I'm
shit.
pretty sure it was like mustard orange or something, wasn't it?
It was bin
Oh,
urine.
Death Click Red. Sorry.
It
yeah.
was-
I just think of it how it is now.
Just shit.
It's had a few hits, that bloody thing.
But then his new car's blue, so complete polar opposite.
Is that the 8.6 thing?
Yeah, it's his car.
What motor did he end up
2J.
putting in it? He put a 2J in it.
The 2J. I think it's 2J 8 HP.
So, as we were talking about before, and Brett having to order merch and stuff, and now it sends him broke, that's how Pecky can afford to bloody put a 2J in his car.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, this order's now $60 a shirt.
That is a cool colour. I liked, before Joel and the Gravy Boys had their big crash at that Christmas bash that time, they were all like that candy red.
Oh, yeah.
They were like Mazda Soul Red for like 4 months.
Yeah, Timmy J's thing when it rocked up and it was that red
Yeah.
colour, it was they were
Joel's-
right near
Joel's
us.
14 was the same, yeah.
And it was the shortest they did with it as well. Like that red lasted all of
Because
a
of the
week and a
crash.
half.
They were all
Yeah.
fucked. Yeah. Next one from Nick is, you've had small wheels for as long as I've known you. Talking about Matt's car, not mine.
Yeah.
Actually, mine aren't even big either, just 18.
Yep.
But compared to yours, you've had small wheels for as long as I've known you. If you were to change to big wheels, what would it be and why?
I can't pronounce it, but I'll tell you what they are.
They're round.
They got black things on the outside of them. either Beslagos
Okay.
or Beziria.
What
They're
time
like
is it?
they're the
It's
multi-spoke looking bloody weds, and I believe if you were to chrome the centers, so they were like proper chrome, and then not sure if I would do an anodized lip or just leave a chrome lip on it, but that on this as it is right now would look red hot.
Yep, for sure.
I've actually photoshopped it.
I have no idea what them wheels are.
Google it. Nick will correct me. I can't pronounce it, but it's
I usually have
Beslago
this guy that I have called Phone a Friend. It's it's called Pete Bass.
Yeah.
He fucking knows every wheel that was ever made. I'm not going to call him. He's probably asleep, but
They're pretty. They're around.
I've probably seen
There's
them.
a fair few people that have them. Those two wheels that I just named, they're very, very similar.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks sick. They're kind of like a work MS.
Oh, yeah,
They're kind of like a
Yeah, yeah.
Riverside, but the spokes are a little bit more spread out, and they're not dead straight. They're kind of concaved.
Yeah.
And it just they're like a weird mesh, but they look sick.
Okay. Cool.
That would be my pick.
The next one is from Just 240 Things, so American fella.
Yeah.
How did Matt start drifting?
Oh, mate. So I'll give you the short version, mate. And it was in a car, and then it was in Mum's Camry actually. And I used
Nice.
to do hand
Tissue box
brakies in
on
the
the-
gravel next to the skate park.
Tissue box on the parcel shelf.
And Mum actually, I got home one day and I was like, "Fuck, the car's pulling a lot one way," and I didn't realise that I did a burnout in it, and tyres just. Once you get down to belts, they won't drive straight anymore. So I wore one of the front tyres out, and then I was like, fuck. So I took it off and put it on the back.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
then Mum took it down. They're like, oh, the car's driving real weird to the tyre shop. And they were like, who's been doing the burnouts in it? And she come home and kicked my ass.
That was last week.
I wasn't allowed to drive the Camry no more. So
Oh, shit. That was my first car.
yeah, that's pretty much how it was. And then I bought an NAR 33 Skyline and met Rob Gaines.
Went to skid pad in front of our drifts, and here we go. Used to live in Lismore.
I've never left.
The next one is from Angus Chalmers. Can you ask Maddie to tell the story of how you got into drifting?
Yeah, mate. So before Mum's Camry adventures, I grew up on a farm out at Myokum. And we used to own a broom factory, which has nothing to do with the story. But my pop had this old Toyota, can't remember what it was. No, it was a Ford actually. And it had 4 on the tree, so it was column shift.
Yeah.
So I learned how to drive it
Nice.
like probably 12, I think
Good
it
leg
was. with a
space
column
in the
shift.
centre seat too.
Yeah, and then Pop kicked my ass as well because he's like, you've bent the stick on it, and because we were trying to race it around the paddock and he couldn't find the gear, so your elbows are up trying to ram the thing in.
I wonder if that come through the microphone.
100% it would have. I hope you get pink eye.
The next question
Yeah,
is from Jacob Peck.
this will be good.
Well, he's not bagging me out about having no hair, so that's nice.
All right.
Has Matt had any experience driving a baby blue KE70 panel van?
This is a part that got left out of part 1. So how much time we got?
We got a lot.
Okay, so my birthday's in December, and I say that so you can buy me presents. But not only that, everyone in my year at school got their license almost 12 months before I did because my birthday's at the end of the year. So I finally got my license after everyone else has been driving around for a while. One of my mates, shout out to Astro, he had this, when he got it, it was pretty mint. He had a baby blue KE70 panel van with a 4A in it.
Yep.
And then we wanted to get
Sounds
into drifting.
beautiful.
So we used to pay Brennan Johnson in the back in the day back then. You give him a 6-pack and he would stick Noah's Ark into the diff for you, and then you'd be able to go out and do burnouts.
Beauty.
My mates picked me up one night in the wet. We were going out to do hood rat activities. And anyway, we're going around drifting and whatnot, or trying to. And he's like, oh, you got to drive it. The thing revs to like $8,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
So at the bottom of my street where I lived back in Lismore, there's this tiny little, it's not even a corner. It's like a little sweeping bend, if that. And it's a 60K zone. And we were coming down the hill, and it was pissing down rain. And probably, I don't know, 50, 60 to 100 meters up the hill was a bus timetable, the little U-shaped things that are cemented into the ground.
Yeah.
On the opposite side of the road too, not even on my side. So I'm driving around this corner in the wet, and he's like, oh, go back to second and give it a bit up the hill. We're doing about 60-ish Ks, and I wasn't really much of a race car driver back then. So as I've gone back to second, I've compression locked it up. The thing's gone sideways, and then I've just put my foot flat to the floor on the accelerator, and then I got scared and lifted. and then the thing tank slapped, looped out the wrong way, the opposite way to the corner, and as it spun around, Aaron was in the Astro was in the passenger seat, and yeah, I've taken this bus timetable completely out of the ground and beached the car up and on it, bent the chassis, like everything, like fucked it, like hit it right in the where your quarter meets your front door. That's right where I hit it, and like it moved it a long way. We ended up putting a new door on it and driving it up to Skid Pan.
True.
And then did that like 3 or 4 times. And then, yeah, if you look down in the door, the sill had a bend in it where you could see the road. And then we just put a straight door on it.
Fuck.
But anyway, so yeah, I've had a bit of experience in K70 panel vans. And that was before I even owned a car. And that was,
True.
yeah, that was,
Fuck.
so I ended up having to, I ended up buying that car off Astro. He wanted to reshell into a K70 because he didn't like the wagon. The panel van. So yeah, I pretty much paid him what he had it for sale and bought him a new shell, and then he transplanted it, and then ended up swapping that shell and running gear to Simon Mercer for a RA65 notchback.
Sick.
And Astro back then was known for driving those notchbacks with Marvis.
Oh,
So he was part of Nice Vibe and all that way back. This is early 2010, 2011 probably.
Interesting.
But yeah, so anyway, I'm a champion drifter.
I've been there with doing dumb shit like that back in the day when I thought I could drive. That was even before I was even into drifting.
Yeah. So there you go, Chop. That's how I got into drifting.
Peggy. Don't insult Chop like that. It was Peggy that asked you.
Yeah, no, but that answers the question before.
Oh!
So
Yeah, it does technically. Yeah.
anyway, I can multitask sometimes.
This is from Sean Brown. This is a guy that I met in Scotland last year. Good dude. He said, what's the plans for Alex's kooky when it lands down under?
Pretty much twiddly dip potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
A whole lot of that. Yeah? Oh, yeah, sounds good.
My plan is I'm going to bring it to Oz. I'm going to put fresh seats in it, harnesses, because the shit that's in Alex's interior is like fucking old. When I drove his car last year at Driftland, the harnesses have been in the same position that Alex sits in for that long. I had to put WD-40 under the buckles to fucking move them. So the plan is, because it is like, if you're into like that styling of car like we are, that car's like iconic to everyone, even myself before I was friends with the boys, to the position that I am in now.
Yep.
You can't fuck that car. The hoist just dropped down again. That's sketchy. I never knew it did that. My plan...
Is it not on the stops?
It's fine.
It'd be close to the stops.
Rightio.
My plan with Alex's car is to keep it how he had it, or I'll put the old 2019 livery on and keep it like that, because I don't want to be the guy that fucking ruins Alex's car in the fact of, look how many hands Haraguchi's legendary RX-7 has been through, and it has been, yeah, we're going to rebuild it. We're going to fucking bring it back. And the people, unfortunately, it's been through that many hands of absolute useless fucking spastics.
I'd say unmotivated, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just being dead honest. Like that Fred Lump dude or whoever it was who had it first, it was all hopes and dreams. He went missing.
It's a good comparison, though, to compare it to. Like, that car has a lot of heritage.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
and you want that car to be as it is from there. And that's actually probably the best thing for it, in my opinion.
I think so as well. Like, my car will always be low origin from obviously now on. So that'll still be my main car. Alex's car, I'll put an E85, bring the horsepower down because it makes like nearly 600 horse.
Yeah.
That's British horsepower. I don't know if that's different, but it's on 98.
It's pretty much the equivalent to 3 Camels over here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's about 7 VBs of horsepower. But yeah, my plan is I'll still drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still drive it and use it for like if I do events. I'll just bring Alex back to fucking drive it.
Yeah. Well, it'd be sick to have both those cars out together.
Yeah,
and that's what I keep saying to Mitch as well. I'm like, you got to get the Ute out as well as the
I'd love to take Alex's car to shit that like he would have loved to take in it too. Like if Halfway ever comes back and QR Matsuris and my own events and other cool shit where like I know he would have liked that car to be at. The plan is I'll either keep it exactly how it looks now, but tidy the kit up and stuff. It's just got it's not even bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, leave it exactly how it is, as like that. That's how it left Alex's hands, and it's in my hands.
Tech screws and all.
And it even comes with the fitment rock. If you've seen the fitment rock video, it's still in the car.
Yeah.
That was my idea. I was like, this rock might hold the guard out. And Jono's like, we'll make a video.
Yeah, but so that's an old trick. But we used to use phone books when you used to roll the guards.
Oh, yeah.
So you used to heat the guards up instead of using a guard roller. You put a phone book.
I used to use that. I do that. Yeah. The rock's in where the fuel cap goes for the over fender, and it kind of holds it out. But yeah, the plan is to freshen up just the seats and the harnesses, put it on E85 because it's still on 98. And either refresh it how it is with the same livery and just tidy up the kit, or put the 2019 livery back on because that's like the legendary one from like when I first met the boys at Next Level. It was on Hoonigan and stuff like that. So, but yeah, the plan is not to ruin it. And keep it at the exact same height, like dumb low. It'd be super sick just to take that to cool shit for like at least a year. And
it'd be cool to put that
I'd love to send it to NZ.
Yeah, it'd be cool to put that car side by side with like Brett's 180, for example.
Yeah, that'd be sick. It'd be cool to take the stuff, even like if I'm not driving and you guys are selling merch, I'll come and sell merch and I'll bring Alex's car to have set up at the stall and stuff like that. Yeah. Just because people would want to see it. I want people to see it. It's fucking cool.
And so you should. Like you get to bring a car from the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Over to here, like you should show it off as much as what you possibly can, because people will see it that don't actually know that it's here. And
for sure.
Like, holy crap, that looks like Alex's car.
That was the whole plan. It was not to after Sydney. The plan was just to repaint the outside of my car, put the new Low Origin livery on. But after I binned the car, I was like, shit, should I just send the car to Australia and rock up with it at halfway? Because the internet would go fucking crazy, and I would love to drive that car for it to have photos at halfway. Alex would love that too.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't see the point on I'm rebuilding my own car, plus Alex's car needs stuff once it gets here. I could drive it how it is, but I'd rather it be on our fuel E85.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that goes back to what we were talking about originally, as well as like that little bit of maintenance to keep a car looking good, not just keep destroying it and letting it get worse and worse.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Keep fixing it over time.
So yeah, that's the plan. When it happens is still like unknown to when I'm going to send it. I could afford to do it now, but the big priority with what we want to do is my own personal car.
Yeah.
So that's big priority. Because like if I bring Alex's car now and I go and drive, I'm going to spend so much money driving, where the S30 will be like, we'll get there one day. I don't want to do that. I want both cars.
That's my Corona. We're up to like
we'll get that
13
or
something.
There's a fucking question about the Corona in here, believe it or not.
Oh, all right.
This next bloke, Matthew Herne, paying the bloke in pizza or what? Oh,
yeah. So
what a wanker. Yeah. I paid that bloke in a curry into... what did we get today? Chicken katsu curry? You needed a little top up. I was starving as well. I offered you pizza, but you weren't hungry.
Nah,
sorry about that. Next time.
Katsu curry was... it did one up the pizza, though. It was pretty good.
I like that. That place does mad katsu curry.
Yeah. We'll return.
This is from Mike, Kiwi Mike, which is not that Mad Mike.
Yeah.
You know Mike with the K70. He's a really good dude.
On Toyota Brothers.
Yeah. He said... This is Toyota related. If you don't know, Matt has a... what year model is your Corona that you've had forever?
81.
It's the one in the first podcast we did where Brett cut the whole floor out and then didn't come back.
No. The floor and the chassis came back. We C-notched it. We sheeted it all in.
Yeah.
We did strut towers. We did a coilover conversion. We've raised the tunnel.
It's got 3RZ turbo in it.
Yeah.
So Mike's question is, when is he going to finish the Corona?
I actually had plans to have the thing rolling
this year
by the end of this year, and I've ordered coilovers for it, which we've also ordered coilovers for Brett's new build and Brooklyn's build. I've got guards currently taped to the back of it.
You brought something else for it too. Oh, you were gonna.
I was gonna,
rods,
So
rods and shit.
Yeah. So I've got a spare motor there for it, which is going to end up going to Mitch Pullen.
Yep.
So we're going to try and make the 3RZ do some spinnies. So if anyone knows a 3RZ, it's pretty much a tractor motor that spins to like 6,000 RPM on a good day.
Comes in like Hilux, like single cab Hiluxes in Australia. It's a petrol 4-cylinder motor.
They're a massive 4-cylinder. Like they've got the same size pistons as a LS. So they're a square motor. They're a 95mm bore by a 95mm stroke, which means they're torquey as all hell. Which is huge. Tall.
Like SR20s are what, 86?
Yeah.
Something like that. That's fucking huge. That's it's wild.
So that's why they're so torquey. So what we're going to do is you can do a 2RZ crank and put a shorter rod in it, and we're going to de-stroke it, which will then make it rev. And so Mitch is pretty excited for that. So if anyone knows Mitch, he builds engines, and engines are like art to him. So he's super excited to get into that one.
We did have a mid-pause on the podcast, and Mitch was on. We did his little run up Goodwood Festival Speed. Shout out to Mitch.
But yeah, to answer Mike's question, I had planned. I want to make the thing roll. So I'm in the process of putting my new shed in at council at the moment.
That's right. Yep.
And I need to move that car, which is currently jackknifed sideways in the back of my shed.
There's a car in front of it that's way cooler anyway. That's got to get done.
Long story short, for it to move out of the shed, I either need to put it on a chassis jig or make it roll. Yep. So I've ordered coilovers and stuff. So hopefully, you will get an update pretty soon and on both social media, the Revive
channel. To be fair, you had a lot of plans for it, and then some stuff has come up this year, not in reference to my car, but stuff that's coming up where that's kind of like a you never know what that opportunity might lead to situation. So that's big priority. So I guess if you weren't doing that stuff, plus this needs a gearbox.
Yeah.
So like that, you drive. This is ready to roll. You need to be at events and stuff like that. So
So that car to me isn't a drift car. That's my love in terms of motorsport and also.
To be fair, he has 2 Coronas. The other one just needs put a 4K in it or something.
I picked another one up the other day for the interior because I want to use the trims and stuff. So when we first started building my Corona, before I had this S13, we were making it into a track car, and I wanted it to be just a super, super, super simple build.
Hey, Mitchie on TV. Yeah. Still the limmy finger out the window too.
Did you pause it?
No, it's just like a replay.
Anyway, I wanted the Corona to be a super, super simple build, but incredibly clean. Like pretty much how the engine bay is in this. I wanted that whole car to be like that, and I still want it to be like that.
Yep.
That's why it's taken me so long. Like and I've built a lot of firsts in that car. That was the first roll cage I ever built. It's first go at sheet metal and stuff. So the whole boot's all sheeted in, but it's not swage. It's not pretty and what. So every time I look at it, I want to cut it all out and then start again. But I'm not going to. But I am going to redo the sheet metal and things and then make it a representation of what I can do. But
that's the hard thing, right? You're always doing new stuff and learning new stuff and getting better and better and better at what you do. Where the fuck do you stop?
So the plan, once if I can get my new shed past council and stuff, because it's going to be a lot bigger, I can then work on multiple cars at once, which is a problem I've always had. So at the moment with your car at home, this car's here obviously because I don't have any more room.
Yeah.
So
and hard to like... I'm not a paying customer as well.
You paid me in a curry today. That was pretty good.
I buy you food and stuff and hats and whatever I can. I was going to buy you the rotisserie, but you went and brought it without me, so
I get impatient.
I'll give you some money for that instead.
But anyway, when the shed's built, the whole point...
I'm not a paying customer, by the way, because Matt sponsors me. That just sounds really bad. I just realised that.
Invoicing's pretty good.
Yeah, you can fix that, brother.
But yeah, anyway, the goal is to have the shed that's big enough that I can have customers' cars and my own things on the go at once. So when I get onto a stall on one, I can still make progress on the other. Yep. And I've just always been pigeonholed with that car.
Yeah.
So
fair.
Yeah, it is coming and it's very soon. I just need to be a little bit patient for a little bit longer. Fair.
This is the last one, I think. It is the last one.
I've got one that someone sent me.
Oh shit! You will do yours as the last one. This is from Amber's brother Todd. 326 Power Yabba Kings are just rep Blitz 03s, are they not?
Yes.
I would say they've
100%
taken...
they are.
They definitely have taken the inspiration from Blitz 03s. 1,000,000%. You can't even deny it.
But a lot of other companies have done that as well. Yeah. The only difference is that, it's a Japanese company doing it. They still get manufactured and whatever offshore.
Yeah.
So, 100%.
Yep.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. Yep. That's the last question.
Right.
Oh, sorry. You have one. You know off by heart.
Oh, it's an easy one because it's Brad Somerville sent me a message, which is one of the boys from way back in the day.
Okay.
And he said, which is weird because he sent it to me. So, and his question was...
To you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes, when's Matthew Herne putting a man's gearbox in his S13?
Oh. We've talked about this a lot.
Yeah. So
I talked about this in Sydney, actually. Someone asked, why do you keep blowing up gearboxes? And I was like, look, to be fair, the 2 times that it has done it, one was
4 times.
well, the 2 that I know of, the last time it went was 1,000,000% your fault.
Yeah, that was...
But it's also not your fault because the track layout shouldn't have had that set up. I've seen the video. It's fucking hilarious. Matt will bring this vlog out in 2029 when we went to Sydney last to drive.
I'm trying this.
Literally doesn't go anywhere. He's doing like 20 and decides just to.
So someone at Luddenham, I'll make this short. At Luddenham, as you go up the hill before you initiate in, what they normally do is they put a chicane at the bottom so you drive through, and it gives all the cars a chance to group up before you go up the hill. So someone just drove straight through them because they didn't want to go through the chicane, which is just cones. So the tracks then come back out and put the cones a car width sideways apart from each other. So Ty was leading. I was behind Ty. And I think Gav or someone was behind me. So we've had to actually stop and drive through at 90 degrees these chicanes. Yeah. And then in the video, you'll see that Ty's got his hand out the window to be like, what the fuck? And then I was doing the same thing. And then what we normally do is you put your thumb up out the window and say, yep, we're all good.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of confusion. We've gotten through. Ty started accelerating, and then I've started accelerating. Because you're up the hill, the car's laggy and it's not taking off.
It's under heaps of load.
And anyway, Ty started, I thought we're just going around to get another run up and be like, oh, what he's doing, fix the start line. Ty drops the clutch and then starts drifting, and I was like, shit. So I was in second gear. I've shortchanged into third. It's just coming on to boost, and I've just flared the clutch, and the gearbox just went, fuck you. And yeah, just go straight to limiter. So then I got a little bit, I was happy about the situation. So my poor motor copped about 4,000 RPM limits for the rest of the lap with a foot on the brake in second gear. Yep. But anyway, to answer the gearbox question, I think I've got a gear set on the way, and I say this because I'm going through a mate of a mate.
Brendan, hurry up and fucking sort it out, eh?
I've got one on the way, I'm pretty sure, but I have no confirmation of that, and I'm hoping it's here within the next sort of 8 weeks.
We kind of need it, in that time frame.
Yeah, so I've got a backup plan. It's just not as good as putting a gear set in it. But if not, it's 100% getting a gear set no matter what. And the reason I'm doing that is because I've moved the motor back almost 300 mil. We used a Hilux gearbox, which instead of an R154, it moves the shifter forward about 150 mil compared to an R154. So it's in the standard S13 location, which is perfect, and I love that. And I've made the tunnel to suit that. Yep. So I would rather put a dog gear set, straight cut gear set in it, than change the whole gearbox and redo the tunnel and everything.
To be fair, the backup plan with just slapping another R150 back in is not a bad idea because of the road speed of different tracks that the car will be at.
Yeah, I'm
where you won't need to there's no way in fuck you would, even feathering the clutch, say at whatever fast track it may be, you're not going to need to do that. It's all road speed.
So the thing's normally okay. It's hit and miss at QR because going into turn 3, the run-ups are so short.
Yeah, that's true.
But normally it's okay there. So Luddenham or anywhere else that has a decent run-up and you can just use momentum of the car, the car's fine. It's just, every time I'm a little bit heavy on the clutch, it just doesn't like it.
Yeah.
It needs a gear set. Yeah, a gear set will make the car, hopefully, as problem-free as possible because so far since we've put the J in it, I somehow melted a crank sensor, but it melted it on the trailer on the way home.
Bit of
that
power.
was easy. We just put another standard one back in it.
It's been good. Yeah.
And
it's been real good. Minus gearbox.
It's just been gearboxes.
Yeah.
Oh, I broke a camber arm, a traction arm down.
Yeah, they've been in the car for that long. And we brought Matt's car. No, we took Matt's car to Matsuri and it wouldn't start. And we brought it here because my car's at his place.
It still wouldn't start. And then randomly, the last 3 times I've started, it just starts normal. So the solenoid must be a bit dicky in the starter motor. So yeah, so it needs a new
But she's been good. But yeah, the gear set will definitely, that peace of mind knowing that you can just do a little clutch flare if you want to.
Yeah.
Going slow, it's going to hold.
If it gets a dog box, it's going to be driven with no respect.
Yeah, just get whatever Mitch Pullen's using.
Yeah. I actually had to build Mitch a full tunnel in his Hilux because of that gearbox. So
it's weird. The shifter's really far to the left.
Yeah,
it's G-force.
It's external linkage, and it's all on the left-hand side of the gearbox. Our car's a right-hand drive, so I had to build this weird doghouse off the side of the tunnel. And I was like, man, I'm just going to build you a whole new tunnel.
I think AJ Johnson's.
Yeah, he's messaged me. He wants me to do one in his car as well.
Got it done. Oh, did he?
Oh, he's got it done.
Buckner had one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Buckner had a Jericho and his GDR back in the day, and I remember rocking up to morning sessions and stuff.
When he'd put it in reverse?
Oh, man. And the thing would just go bang, and he had a shifter upside down welded as a gear stick. So when you put it in, it kicked back.
It was a spanner.
Break your
I remember
hand.
It was a spanner. I remember, in the silver GDR? Yeah, cool. All right. Well, I would say let's wrap it up. It's 10:57. we're now filming on Brett's phone because I'm out of storage for the third time tonight.
I think I've answered the how we got into drifting about 400 times, and that probably cut 3 of them out.
That's good.
Anyway, so
there was no long length. Yeah. I'm that tired, I don't know what's going on.
There's so many stories in that story. It's just, I don't know. If you want to hear them, buy my book.
No, it's good. Like, obviously, with how people are asking that question, people are listening.
I'm a bit of a dickhead too.
We
I've got
did
a lot of stories.
Yeah. But like having good character and being humble is everything. So, but that just shows people listen. Heaps of people must have listened to the first one because 99% of them questions. There was more, but I was just like, fuck me, it's all the same question. There was probably like another 11 more.
Yeah.
How did Matt get into drifting?
Well, there we go.
But the cool thing is,
impact.
the pod, when I dropped them 3 consistently, everyone, the consistency of how many followers and the traction and viewing hours was sick, how many people will listen to it. Because at the start, I was like, there's no way fucking anyone's going to listen. Everyone listens to the Low Origin podcast because of Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no.
You got to get out of your head, mate.
It did good.
People want to hear.
So we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up. I got one little yarn for you, a quick little story, which is just on experiences.
I know what
drifting.
your quick little stories are like.
Yeah. So anyway, there's one that's melted into my head of because you just said something before that reminded me of it of experiences and whatnot. There was one time at one of the halfway hangs, and when this had an LS in it, I punched the front of the sump out because I went shallow on a ripple strip.
Was that 10? It was.
Yeah, it was 10. That's when I put the livery and stuff on it. So
good 10. Good
where,
year, that
where
one.
we were,
Don't
there was a random chunk of bitumen there, and I jacked the car right up, and I started pulling the sump out, and we just kneaded it back together and put it all back on. So I stayed up pretty late that night to fix that, pull the whole front end out and whatnot.
You were staying up late no matter what, bud, no matter if the sun was good or not.
So anyway, Lashy comes out, and he had this big... Mr. Secret Drift himself, he had this big Milwaukee light that had 3 stations or whatever off it, so I had the car up as high as I could in the air, and all of a sudden there was like 40 people there just getting pissed and watching me work on my car or whatever, so it made me feel a bit better. And then Brett comes over, and Lashy was like, oh, I made you a pizza while you're working on your car. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, we had KFC on the way back from the track, so we weren't hungry.
Yeah.
And Brett felt bad because no one was eating it. So he's like, oh, I'll take it back to him and he'll eat it or whatever. And if you've ever been to halfway hangs, the cabins are these little stingy things that have been, waterlogged for so long because of all the weather we get in Australia.
Most of them are, yeah.
So Brett goes to take a step up. So the front porch on it's probably half a metre tall. You walk up steps and it's all old and wooden. And he's going to walk up there. He's holding this pizza and this thing, and Lashy's looking out the window, and he hangs onto the railing and goes to step up and use the railing to pull himself up, and the railing comes out of the noggin that was screwed into. And then all I remember is looking over, and then I just seen this pizza go fucking flying. And Lashy was like, I fucking worked so hard on fixing that or whatever. And Brett felt so bad. He's like, I'll fix it. And then all I remember is so much fucking laughing and stuff. And that was just one of those things that's burnt into the back of my mind. And then, Brett's like on the ground. The railings come off. And it's not even Brett's fault. It's because Mumbles got pissed the year before and he fell through the handrail and they just dodgily pushed it back on. But yeah.
We could talk about like a whole podcast of funny halfway hang stories. The funniest thing I remember that year is you thought it'd be a mad idea. We'll end this on that so the pod doesn't go forever. You thought it was a sick idea to buy a carton of vodka cruiser raspberry Tallies, and Matt looked like he was sitting on the same drink all weekend because he couldn't get through them.
Yeah, they get a bit tangy by like the 5th one.
Oh, just having the same raspberry drink the whole weekend.
Oh, I've never been as hungover and driving the day after that one.
Fuck yeah, 100%.
I remember being in the lineup in the heat and it was like 40 plus degrees in the car easily, and I had the door open at the start line and we were throwing up into the grass with the door open, and then you'd look up, the light would go yellow and you're like, shit, you close the door, compose yourself, and you can do a lap and you pull up and you're just overheating again.
I was drifting. We've talked about this. I was drifting with a little like Larry pot of water in the passenger seat with a rag.
Yeah, you had a rag.
And even Brett doesn't even drink, and he was struggling too because he was getting cramps in the lineup.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
He drove up. Yeah.
Because I was like, Brett's going off at me. I must have done something. And he's like, move the fuck out of the way.
Yeah,
I've got a cramp. Oh, okay, sorry.
Everyone was like, fuck, he's pissed. I thought someone ran into him because Brett's car
Brett's
is
just trying to get
lovely.
back to
It's
the
so
pits because
nice.
he can't push the clutch in.
He was just, he built this low car that he can't get out of.
That was good. Yeah, well, we can't let him go through the grass. The whole car will die.
Yeah.
I can't move over onto the grass either, but I just did.
Anyway, as emergency. So anyway, if that doesn't convince you to buy a drift car and go have fun times,
Yeah,
like,
Tommy
do it.
Levine spoke on this in a little video we did recently. Drifting, even the second most important thing to drifting is the people you involve yourself and the memories you create in the time off track or
100%.
on track,
Yeah.
in the shed, at the drift events, having beers after, before the car prep. It's all a story of the journey to the event and the good times that we have.
Absolutely. You go to an event by yourself, it makes you not want to do it anymore. Like, you still have fun driving the car
Yeah.
and stuff, but you won't spend a whole day driving. If you go by yourself and then there's
Yep.
no one there that you enjoy driving with or whatnot, you'll be on the trailer by midday.
For sure.
You go burn your tires. Oh, I've got none left. Let's go home. Whereas you got all the boys there. You're talking shit in the pits. You're having a good time. Yeah. And then outside of it as well, like, we do dinners once a week. We do taco nights on a Friday, and it's just the same thing. We're just
With
always hanging out doing something.
With what Tommy touched on, there's heaps more to it than that. But what he said in his little video that he did recently, he had a goal, got the goal done, but he enjoyed everything around the goal with making memories and friendships, and they got the job done, and he was super happy. Like, it's Tom Levine. He's the most thankful person on the planet. He's going to say thanks if you fucking
genuinely just
give him
very good dude.
$2 or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's just a genuine good dude. But he nailed with what he was talking about, and there's heaps more to it than that. But yeah, that video was pretty bang on. That's why it did so well.
If you want to know what we're talking about, go follow Tommy Levine. That's what we're talking about. Support the people that support the scene.
Tommy Levine, he does like a little talk in an interview of himself about wanted to make it to a drift event, did it, and cared more about the lead up to the goal more than the goal itself, which is cool. But that's what drifting's all. That's exactly drifting in a nutshell.
His perception on the experience.
Yep. So, but yeah, we'll end the potty there.
So anyway, I won't stay around for a cup of tea and a biscuit.
Nah,
And
I'm probably going to go to bed. I'll probably upload this shit so it's all sorted. But thanks for coming on for a chat. Thanks for coming down, Brett, to hang.
Thanks
for Jazz for watching Netflix back there.
She's pissed.
She'd be pissed. It's late.
She's tired.
She's tired, she said.
But
drop a comment on the YouTube and the Spotify and a follow. No one really follows on YouTube.
I think I'll see is for the third episode where we get back into. I'm probably halfway through now with the stories of how I got into it.
Well, we'll get you back on and see who asks the same question over and over.
I reckon I'm close to 3 of the stories.
Do a subscribe on YouTube. Do a subscribe on Spotify. Drop a comment, or if you have anything.
Buy a shirt. Take your bloody zip ties out. Take your tech screws out and bolt shit together. See you on the next one.
Copy on the forklift.
10-4.